I'm IBX Toycat, and today hello, I'm IBX Toycat, and today I'm incredibly nervous, to say the least, because this is my longest lasting hardcore world, and today I'm putting everything in that in the risk, so that I can maybe, just maybe, end up potentially with an infinite source of lava, and indeed going even further, the ability to go to the Nether. When I first started this challenge, the whole point was that it was impossible, but despite that, I managed to get myself things like slime balls, things like cocoa beans, and indeed, things like everything else required for me to make a flying machine that will be able to go below Y200 and scoop up bits of lava like that one right there. This is something that I have, thank you to Taylor Davis, by the way. This is something that has been carefully curated, and I'm so worried about, because it's the sort of thing that if it goes just a bit wrong, everything gets much, much harder. The last 88 days, and I'm not joking, I'm not exaggerating, it's ever since day 100, I've been working towards the moment we're hoping to find today. So hello everyone, welcome to the last episode of SkyGloo Season 2. And yeah, I think, to say the least, I'm really pleased with my slime ball that I ended up getting from the pandas. The little panda island sometimes feels like a fever dream, but it's a good fever dream, to say the least. And yeah, now we're going to head all the way home, and once we're there, we're going to put together the last few pieces required for our little flying machine. It's very exciting. So when did you get a second slime ball? I left the game running AFK, checking it every 5 minutes till a slime ball spawned since the last time. I figured that would be like the worst thing to do while you know, on screen. And so you know what? I found a second slime ball off camera to put on my Minecraft YouTuber voice. You're gonna have to trust that I mean, actually, I think it took me longer than you'd expect. I think it took me 2 days, and at the rate I was going, it should have taken more like a day. I got unlucky even on the second slime ball, but what's important is I have it now, and that means I can make 2 sticky pistons, chat. I'm very scared that I've not got enough of some resource to make this, but, you know, life is full of fearful moments. Let's hope that there's still good moments. As always, we go to sleep when we're on this highway, because we don't want to end it, and then we end up saying that we've survived 189 days. It is kind of crazy. So, also, if you're curious, in the background, I've got Minecraft's new album playing. It is it's a bunch of remixes made by quite a few, actually, semi-famous people. Also, hello, Toycat. I hope you had a good time in Alabama. Thank you. I don't remember going to Alabama, but I hope I had a good time there, too. You know, actually, I went to Alabama in 2020, I think. 2021. You know, and give them credit. I remember they did not yell at me, not even once. And I remember going to I remember talking about my grandmother being a burger while walking around on the streets there. That was my Alabama experience. And then I got a flight somewhere else, I want to say. For fast travel, could we either build an end part canal or an ender pearl stasis chamber? So the best thing that we could do, Punky McPunkface, is we could use a Riptide Trident when it rains. This is, of course, a very risky proposition. There's no guarantee we'd even be able to make it back in one piece. It's something I'd love to test, to be totally honest with you. But yeah, also, it's SkyCat Live, says Brian Harshman. It is indeed. I'm nervous even right now, by the way, chat. So yeah, I'm nervous right now even, because we exist in this moment where if I die, all of the last 80 days are for nothing. If I make a mistake, all of the last 80 days are for nothing. It could all go horribly wrong. What's this Ali A ass intro? Honestly, it does sound very non-Minecrafty in parts. Like, I think the ones you'll recognize best are, you know, I mean, this is the one I like the best here. Do 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 do. You know, vote for the big Lekabit and all that. Anyway, hello everyone. How's it going? No food? I've got plenty of food. Is this rage bait? Says Max Sonic Boom. You shouldn't need to worry. Oh, okay. Nope. Max Sonic Boom is the one rage baiting. Isn't it funny that is this rage bait is actually a good rage bait comment? It's a good way to make people and be like, no, of course it's not. I do think one of the downsides of the internet making us good at engaging, like, we've had to get really good recently at engaging people's, you know, engaging people's attention. That is the entire job of being on the internet. Whether you work making news headlines, whether you make YouTube videos, or whether you're just trying to get your mental illness seen. Like, you know, a lot of people crave attention. A lot of people's businesses require it. And so now people have worked out that saying things that don't make sense, it actually is a pretty engaging thing. Also, yeah, chocolate milk making my tummy hurt. Yeah, I've got to say, also, doesn't it snow above Y200? So the trident won't work? It depends on the biome you're in. It snows where I am, but we could make a path out of there. But you're right, we'd have to be... Oh, yeah, that's a good point. We'd have to be really careful. We'd have to plan a route specifically for the trident. Chat, but this just feels too perfect not to make one, right? Like, efficiency 4 would help my axe right now. I'm breaking 2, I would say. But on the other hand, Riptide's so good, we can't get rid of it. This is such an incredible book to have just found by chance. The new remix turned Comforting Memories into a banger. Good to see you, Brian Harshman. The music seems to be running perfect. Yeah, I don't know. The more upbeat dubstepy part kind of sounds like it'd be perfect for an older style Minecraft YouTuber intro. Yeah, I don't know what it was about Minecraft YouTubers in particular, but having one of those dubstep intros with like a 3D, you know, Steve or a bed or something. I can't believe those went away. Yeah, way back when it used to be like I was weird for not having one of those. So I tried making one of my own ones from scratch, and everyone went, "What is this, Toy Cat? Don't ever do this again." And true to my word, I still don't. You know, chat, how is it going today? Let's just say we got a long journey ahead of us, but it ends with the never. And so you know you're in for a long run one. I try not to, like, immediately jump into, like, you know, a related story. I feel like that is an important thing in life, to not just... you know, like you've got to respect the people that are here for a reason, but it's a long stream. It's the culmination of 189 days of work, and so I think people understand there's a bit of work, you know, a bit of you know, like running going on with this. Also, any new tracks or just remixes? The answer, Dasher, is it's just remixes. It's a bit of a bummer, but they are also cool remixes. So someone says the best one. Was it, not Relic, Labyrinthine, A Familiar Room, Broken Plot? Oh, Comforting Memories. So, I'm going to go listen to, I just saw it right now, I'm going to listen to Relic remix now. Because Other Side is great, but let's listen to this. Because I love Relic. Love a good Relic remix too. The clip of Charlie Kirk at the Polycon is the funniest rage reaction I've ever seen. Yeah, I do think this is a very real and... Okay, this is terribly loud. I do think the fact that the internet exists for rage bait, and people are now just accepting that, and they're like, oh yeah. Like, I think that's concerning. It's not, you know, like, I thought that maybe, I know, is this just a thing where, like, if you grow up with enough fake things, you're like, yeah, some stuff is fake, but who cares? In the same way that no one cares that TV is fake, do you not care that something is set up for rage bait? I saw a YouTuber that used to be big, like, a bunch of years ago, you know, make up a story about people staying at their hotel and leaving a 1-star review because they had a flag up as a way to give people like, yeah, and you can support me right here. And I thought it was kind of crazy that, like, not a single comment was like, oh yeah, there's no way this happened because, you know, this is someone who has manufactured rage many times before. It's just like, oh, I can't believe they do that, or I bet that never happened. And it's like, oh man, let's use, I guess like, I guess like using logic and, oh god, chat. So this is rage bait. I mean, it isn't actually though. I don't think I've ever fallen off one of these. And so even in hardcore, I don't feel particularly hard done. But again, imagine how rough it would be if I did fall off, chat. If 189 days of planning all turned out to lead nowhere. That is a possibility. It always is, chat. It always is. Okay, so let's go and make the ingredients we need. I think it's 6 honey blocks, 6 target blocks, 5 target blocks, a dispenser, 2 sticky pistons, 2 regular pistons. Let's go make them. Very dangerous riding. It's good to see you, by the way, Dasher. How are you doing on this wonderful day? I have these coordinates I'm going to send to you now, Dasher. Those are the coordinates at their minimum point. They go up, if I'm not mistaken. And we're going to be using those to get things done. Okay, so we need these blocks, chat. Which blocks? I put them all in a chest somewhere. Is it in here? It's not. Maybe I put them in here with the kind of honey. So as you can see, I've got my honey. No, I don't. I put the honey somewhere else. Okay, so let's dump my inventory of things that it doesn't need to have real quick. Nautilus shells. I'm slowly building up enough of those. One day I will have access to a conduit, chat, if I can do some silly stuff with dispensers. Yeah, these leather boots, no value. Don't know why I even picked them up. Leather boots, no value. Don't know why I picked them up. Obviously, we're going to put some leads away. Oh, no, we're not. We're going to put some wheat away, though. Oh, we get a full stack. Although I'm probably going to need some of that. Chat, where did I put my valuable block? Okay, so 3 pistons. I need 4 pistons. 2 of these are going to be sticky. So sticky piston 1, sticky piston 2. Now I just need a 4th piston. I have no idea where I put it. I'm guessing it's in here somewhere, actually. Okay, you my 4th piston. There's my 4th piston. You can break these with your fist, I'm fairly sure, but I'm going to use a pickaxe just because I don't like the risk. So that is 2 pistons, 2 sticky pistons. I probably shouldn't have, you know, it's fine. 2 pistons, 2 sticky pistons. Both of these are going to be required. I'm sleepy, it's going to be a long stream, says Dashup. We started extra early today. Partially because I feel like the streams have been pushing themselves later recently by accident. And partially, you know, Dasha, I know your sleep schedule doesn't appreciate that. But also partially, also, where do we put cocoa beans? I don't have like a place for them in my world. But yeah, partially because the streams have been pushing a little bit later. And partially because I've got like a very busy couple of days. Because I've got some travel lined up. And I want to make sure we like get it actually done. And this is like one of the most important things. So I was like, okay, if we move this earlier, and then I order food on the stream, and then I take a small break, and then I can do a bit of... I figured it could all work out, and that's my plan. So let's now just put the lever somewhere else. I don't even know. We need a better storage system, I guess is what I'm saying. Let's also sell our boats, because we need to do that continuously. Every time we see this guy, we should be turning his stuff into emeralds. Let's put some emeralds away, because we don't need all of those right here, right now. Just 64 emeralds seems good. And, yeah, where are my... Okay, there are my honey blocks. I've got 7. I put 1 back. That's 6. Do I have my dispenser yet? Do I have my target blocks yet? I don't see the target blocks, so let's go make those now. So target blocks are made with wheat, which thankfully we have a big old pile of, and redstone, which I can trade for. I don't think I need to trade for it, though, because I think I already bought some. So this is the recipe for a target block, chat. You make hay bales, and then you use... No, I don't know the recipe. Let's ask Minecraft. The target block is 4 redstone, 1 hay bale. So we need 6 hay bales. Thank God I have all that wheat lying around. I need 6 hay bales. That can be 2 more. And then I'm going to need to get myself 24 redstone. 24 redstone actually is going to be quite pricey. And so, as it turns out, I've never been in a better position to take advantage. So put the wheat back away. Then let's go find some redstone. So we have a whole redstone block right here we could use. But it's not a high price. And we probably need to be at that next layer at some point anyway. So let's buy enough of this. 12. And that allows us to make target blocks. So we need 6 target blocks. Hey, you're here. Ash asked to check Discord. Chantal isn't here today. It's part 4, because it doesn't sound like it ends the video. It doesn't sound like... Okay, Okay, yeah, whoopsie. Sent the wrong part 4 to Ash. Okay, glad you came in to check. Okay, boom. That is the end of the video. Good news, chat. Ash is near the end of the video. Today's update news is going pretty well. But yeah, hello everyone. How are you doing? I got everything sorted, and now I just have to make myself some honey. I don't actually have to. In fact, I just proved that I have more than enough honey. That was one of my biggest fears. But I do need to make sure I get enough emeralds. So let's put those back in there alongside these. in this nice little corner over here. Then let's go ahead and sell some more boats so we can buy some more redstone. This is the cool thing about having all these boats, is we have instant access to as many emeralds as we like. Very, very handy. Okay, now I've sold all the boats that I can. I come back to you, and I buy all the redstone that I can to buy 6 of those. And there we go. That's 6 target blocks. Chat, 6 target blocks, 2 sticky pistons, 6 honey blocks, 2 regular pistons. There is another block that I need, and I cannot think what it is right now. Discord notifications being funky again. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It could just be that I'm streaming and I didn't get it for that reason. Like I'm, you know, that would make some sense. Also, thanks. I'm not P4 yet. I just checked the ending just in case. Oh, I'm glad you checked then. Even better. Well, not even better, but it's great. So the final thing I need is a dispenser, chat. And a dispenser is made from my final piece of redstone, it seems. Plus some cobblestone. In fact, I probably have my dispenser lying around. But let's just grab a pile of cobblestone. And then we need a bow. Both of these bows are pretty good. So I'm going to hope that I have one lying around in here. I do. And let's use that one instead. So chat, here's what you do for a dispenser. Wait, what is... So this is the dropper recipe. Add a bow in the middle. And it becomes a dispenser. So why does it not tell me that I can craft a dispenser? The dispenser recipe... Oh, it's just down here. I found a bug, chat. I found a bug. Yeah, look at that. That's such a silly little change. Anyway, there's my dispenser. So now that means I'm missing 1 block, chat. I can't think what it would possibly be, but I'm missing 1 block because it's 3 rows of 6. So right now, just to confirm, I have 6 of these, 6 of these, 2 of these, 2 of these, 1 of these. This needs a bucket in it, but that's sorted. So there's 1 extra block that I am missing, and I do not know what it is. This is a little bit of a thing. You know, this is what I was saying about, like, I have planned this so comprehensively so many times, but yet it is still entirely possible. Okay, so I think what we must be missing is a... No, I'm not sure at all. What? Is it another honey block? No, is it just that the top layer is easier to build? I don't know what it is we're missing, chat, but we're missing... I think it's that we didn't need the 6th target block, and it's 4 on the top layer. I think that's what it is. Okay, we're ready. I love using a crafter to craft dispensers. You know, I love using a crafter to craft crafters. I think it's silly that the dispenser requires a bow. It's a tiny man pulling the bow back in the dispenser. I don't even think that, you know, it should be a bow, right? It should be a string, because it's like a tripwire hook or something. But anyway, probably because your bow had been used, the game was looking for one with full durability. The game should not have been looking for one. By the way, I'd like to remind everyone that the challenge, if you measure the challenge as has an ocelot gone below Y200, it has failed because of that guy over there. But thankfully, this ocelot is doing just fine. Okay, so now I'm going to go over to the correct coordinates, which are minus 117, positive 1463, and we're going to make this happen. So I've got just a few things I'm going to empty out between now and then, because I really need to keep my inventory good. And I probably should chop down a few more trees too. Yeah, chat, I can't bring myself to put this on an axe, even though I know it would be more useful there. And so you know what we're going to do instead? The stupidest thing possible. I think I'm going to put it on a trident. Oh, but I can't get a naturally... No, I can get a naturally spawned tround. I think I'm going to put it on a trident, chat. I think having Riptide would be so fun that it would be worthwhile. And so that's what we're going to do. I'm going to put away my cobblestone, because I don't need a dispenser right now. I'm going to put away this 1 piece of redstone back where it belongs. I'm going to probably then put the slabs away too. Assuming we have a pile of those here. And now grab some spruce planks. And then more spruce planks. And then chop down some more because I'm going to have to probably go quite a while off-road. Please don't mess this up. I know, right, Jonathan King. This is, you know, this is the problem with playing real legit survival. You know, if you're making one of those fake 12,000 day YouTube videos, it's really easy. You know, you either put a totem on so you know you're not really going to die, or you back up the game, or you know, you go a little bit clever, you use a bit of both. This is real hardcore. This is, I mean, actually, we could probably get a totem if I'm dying. if we played our cards right. But this is the realist of... We definitely could, right? We just need a pillager patrol. Anyway, this is the most serious of hardcores. And I just got another bow, by the way. How wonderful. And so as a result, I could mess everything up. And you are here to see it. Riptide is certain death. I don't think so. I think without knowing where we're going, Riptide is certain death. I think we just got to pick the right locations. But yeah. How's everyone doing today, by the way, chat? It is, it's Wednesday. Tomorrow, I'm thinking of doing a Hollow Knight stream, actually. Is anyone excited for that game and or want to see your boy play it? Because, yeah, I kind of, I've been feeling this, like, negative feeling about SkyGloo. It's not about the world. Like, this is one of my favorite worlds to play. But because I've been working for 100, you know, for 90 days on this same task, I feel like there's a bit of fatigue in the audience. I think attentions are going on a downward curve. As an average, I think some people's attentions are going up, but as an average, the amount is going down. I think if you, I think this is something that is clear to everyone. But I also feel like it means that, like, okay, yeah, you cannot spend 90 days doing a silly task like this. You have to have lots of subtasks to break it up. And so just, like, the fact that, like, I didn't do that makes me feel like I have done something wrong, which makes me feel like, you know, there's a noose around my neck of, like, guess I've got to, you know, do this series. I've either got to do it and, you know, do it wrong, or I've got to do it right, but it takes a lot of, like, you know, like, finding other stuff that I don't really want to do to distract the main stuff. Anyway, it's glorious and full of sushi. Hey, you had a lot of sushi today, Larry Nannery? I had some sushi, I want to say yesterday for the wedding, but it was actually a couple days ago. Chat, I want to tell you about a wedding I went to, because they played Minecraft music. They played Minecraft music at the reception, or is it reception? At the event. After they'd said, we are now man and wife, it was a straight wedding, you know, that's a fun one, right? But it was, yeah, they said we're now man and wife, and then Minecraft music started playing, and then some like Song of Storms too. I loved it. Disagree, love this. Yeah, I think that is the thing, right? Is people who really, I think people who like something. I think it is the natural state of the internet is that, like, if you are not continuously attracting new people, which means, you know, catering to how their attention spans change, you have to be over catering to your existing people, which means, you know, like the membership stuff basically, which is why so many channels are like half members only or members first content. I get it, you know, I get it. Also, are you gonna build a flooding machine so you can cruise along in the air in a boat? That is a fun idea, right? That is a fun idea. Am I going to do it though? No. Oh. Also, I fast forwarded through the sneezing, to be honest. Also, the traveling of the last 1 or 2 videos. Yeah, there's a... I think you could make an argument... Like, you would never make an argument in a video to include that. But also, isn't that a shame that there are moments that you would just say, oh yeah, this isn't worth... I don't know, like, I've always had this, like, long cut kind of love. I love, the thing I've been doing with Let's Plays recently, it's not even like, it's not that it, like, performs super well or anything, but it's something that I love and that, like, a small audience are like, oh, that's cool too. It's just like, here is a Let's Play, it's short and, you know, like, stuff like that, but it's all one take. It's all one big go. Let's do it. I'm very picky, to be honest. I only care about long-term world stuff. I mean, and why wouldn't you be picky? You are now an intersex animal and intersex land love mode. I don't know what... Oh, chat, thank God he's finally shown up again. If he gives me dripstone right now, chat, I am in for infinite lava today. He doesn't. I mean, what could I expect? I could buy spruce saplings, but I have enough of those. I could buy jungle logs and packed ice. I think packed ice is worth buying. No, it's literally not. I mean, it is. It is probably worth buying. I think selling him water bottles is a compelling proposition, right? Selling him a water bucket is certainly not. Okay, so, chat, we're ready to go. I've got my goodies. We're going out on our journey now. I'm going to sell a few more boats. Just because we got the space for it, right? Going to sell a few more of these. Get a little bit more of this guy. Excitement running. Then we'll grab put the bone away and do the same over there. This is bone number 3. Oh, actually, I've got some blocks to put away too. Then we'll grab all of our books. Not enough to fill the inventory, but okay, enough to fill the inventory. And then here we go as well. I am going to bring my emeralds with me, even though it's unlikely, because just in case he shows up with a, you know, with the right thing, I'd want it. This pumpkin seed is new, by the way. I just realized you tend not to understand that you read incorrectly. Do you know, am I reading incorrectly or are you typing incorrectly? There's no way to know while I'm reading incorrectly. Vines. Vines are actually pretty cool. I don't think I have any. I think I will naturally get some. Kelp, on the other hand, is useful for making infinite water one. I don't think I'm going to use it, but I'll grab one in case I need it. Yeah. And, yeah, the vines aren't needed. The vines... Oh, actually, let's buy the jungle, too. It's... Again, it's a silly use of emeralds in theory, but it's actually one of my favorite things to buy from a wandering trader. And even better, it gives us experience, too. What's not to love? So then while we're gone, we're also just going to hoe one of the pieces of ground here to get a little pumpkin thing going. That would be great. Toycat's jumbled reading of chat messages are an iconic and frustrating parts of these streams. Yeah, it's a, no. Disagree. I know. I don't know about that. You know, okay, I'll go back and read that message. You are now intersex animal and intersex animal in love mode. Okay, yeah, I read that. Oh, yeah, that makes way more sense now that I read that correctly. Intersex animal in love mode. Nope, don't get it at all. Nope, don't get it at all. Also, evening, sir. Sorry I'm late. How are you feeling after the member stream? The member stream was good. The member stream... I was pleasantly surprised. There is this, like, there is this little... what's the term for this? Edging that people tend to do. You know, like, oh, okay, you know, I feel like you genuinely don't know how long it's gonna be, which is, like, I think a lot of people love certainty, but I also, like, you know, I appreciate that's what makes it fun, and I was like, okay, however long we're going. But 4 hours is, like, the perfect time in the sense that, like, it was really fun to do. Like, I had a really fun time streaming. If I was going to pick a natural end for the stream, maybe it would have been around there. Yeah, I feel like the Megaphone went really well. In a way where I'm like, you know, the only way I can complain is if I argue I was not tortured sufficiently, which is not the argument I shall be making. Okay, so I'm going to grow these second pumpkins here, just in case that helps things go faster. I'm going to make sure that this guy has a suspicious accident. Oh no, I don't know how that happened. And then we're going to go out to the place. So by the way, it's good to see that Taylor Davis is here. I think Toycat needs a different prescriptive contact lens. I think it's like a focus thing. Like, I'm very aware that it's kind of a, it's something I do with groups too. I really don't like big group interactions. I'm really bad at them because I want to give everyone my attention and focus. And big groups are basically just conceding like, yeah, you're not going to. You know, big, oh, so I shouldn't be doing this right now. I'm just gonna harvest the easiest bits of it, then come back. I feel like I really, even back when like party chats were a thing, or the modern equivalent, you know, Discord group call, it's like I'd much rather have a one-on-one chat, because we'll actually like, you know, we'll actually get some real things discussed. That's the whole like, that's the reason this channel exists in the way that it does. So yeah, when I'm with a big group of people like this, chat, there's at least 8 of you right now. I know that if I focus so much on what one of you says to the detriment of everyone else, that is bad. And you know, that intersex comment, even when I read it better, it didn't help everyone else more. I think it probably helped Aiden Sony. It probably helped the person who left it, because they're like, oh yeah, now they read it correctly at least. But I feel like it's the eternal challenge as a streamer is like, I have to read comments and then also make sure that they are not just for me, but ideally for everyone else as well. Sometimes, you know, you can indulge yourself. That's part of being a streamer, right? Okay, we're now going out to 1462 minus 117, 1463. So, oh, that's really good, actually. That's like just to the right of where we are now. Okay, let's turn on our controller. What's the next goal? What do we need for the lava machine? I'm working on the lava machine right now. I've got my ingredients. I'm scared, but I've got them. We're gonna be getting over there, and we're gonna be getting lava from the ground. This is Goofy. This stream is me hanging out with my parasocial bestie, every chat member ever. Minus 117, 1463. Thank you again, Dasher. So I'm only having to go like 90 blocks to the right there, and we're good. Just a reminder, chat, if I do fall, I die. Just a reminder, I'm 200 blocks in the sky. My pathways are quite narrow. I'd like to build like side paths for these, but I think it's just too big of a task. Like, you know, sometimes the task, like, to use a Russian example, when Russia was building a railway across the country, because it's the widest country on the planet, you know, that it was like the 1900s or something, there wasn't enough steel production over decades or centuries. So I think they used like a cheaper ingredient for the rails, which is bad in the really, really long term. But if you want to get the thing done, it makes more sense. Having a grander project done slightly worse might be better than having a kind of small scale project done better. Anyway, I chose it because it was along the path. I spotted it back in the original bridging screen. Oh, awesome, Taylor Davis. I did not know. I thought it was just a fun coincidence. Because there's a lot of lava in this world. I'm using this to solely just be like, this is something I have tried again and again. I'm not even 100% sure why it works. I just know that it works. I have a really big problem with waiting my turn to talk. Maybe this is another reason I prefer one-on-one talks. Oh, yeah, I don't think I have a problem. I think, okay, maybe this is me confirming I have like a problem that you're meant to work out as like an 11-year-old at school or whatever. But I've been in rooms, you know, it didn't help that maybe I was in a different state of mind. But I've been in rooms where I haven't spoken for an hour, where it's been like a collective conversation. And I'm like, well, at this point, clearly my input has no value. So I'm not going to talk again. But then I'm still trapped there, you know? I feel like it's really, really... Like, I don't know, like, as an introvert, I feel like once you go above 6 people, you're not even having a conversation. There's just a series of words coming out of you. It's like, you know, it's like 4J Studios, also Blue Sky and Discord now pings me alongside the tweet. Yeah, Pout. Okay, chat. I don't know if I don't know if everyone knows, but Pout, a member of our own community right here, is the bread % world record holder in Reforge. So yeah, this is what I could do alongside, but it's definitely too expensive. I think what I should do instead is just like have little slabs like that so I can run against them. But this is the most premium section of the walkway because I don't even have to look. I'm slow at typing and have that feeling. Yeah, it's like a real fear. Like, what is the point in saying anything then? Clearly, and then you go real deep in it, and you're like, okay. Or the opposite can happen where you feel like you've taken up room in this, you know, energy in this conversation, and then everyone just stares at you, and you're like, yeah. And sometimes that stare will make you say something stupid and keep talking. Yeah, I feel that. I feel the stress for like. I feel in this one when the conversation goes on out you for too long, it's excruciating. Yeah, and like the correct response is meant to be like, okay, well I will throw myself back in when the time is right. But the response is kind of a bit like, okay, I have the conversation is gone. Also, there's dripstone just over there. Chat, do you think there's a way for me to pick that dripstone up? It's a shame that Java fishing rods aren't on Bedrock. Oh, I'm running a bit too close to the left side here. Okay, so we're almost there now, chat. I think it's 1463. I don't see the lava right now, which is what Taylor said he saw it for. Also, I don't know, man. When I'm in a Discord called my buddies, we had a 2-hour conversation on why we aren't allowed to poop in trash cans if the waste from the sewage treatment ends up in landfills anyway. Does the waste from... Is that true? I'm not sure that it is. Okay, minus 11, minus 117, 1463. Really, really triple checking it. Okay, we're definitely at 1463. Now we go to the minus, unless it's on my left. 1463. Okay, so this way, there's going to be some lava. I don't see it, but I'm going to see it soon. Why don't you have vibrant visuals? Are you don't like it or what? Yeah, I need to be more consistent with whether I have it on or off. I don't use it for my Let's Play anymore. I just found I can't deal with vibrant visuals having to be adjusted. You know, I think I'm a Minecraft boomer in that way. So for this world, it's actually great because I can turn on vibrant visuals. Okay, so let's do precisely that. Like we can have vibrant visuals on, which it's way too bright right now. I don't know what's going on here. So now we have to go back into the settings and be like, okay, it hurts my eyes. Why is it hurting my eyes? My brightness is too high. My brightness is set for the Nether or caves. But then I'll go into caves and I'll be like, okay, so now I can't see anything. What am I meant to do? I think it is like a critical flaw that there isn't like a correct setting that works for both caves and the overworld. If you care about seeing caves. Yeah, Vibrant Visuals is great. I really, really like it. It's as good as the Super Duper graphics pack it was built to replace. But still. Wait, is it illegal to poop in trash cans? Aren't you meant to throw dog poop in the trash, though? Aren't there dedicated bins for dog poop? Which raises the question by itself. What happens to those bins? But yeah, no, okay, so I'll agree that, like, group conversations can be really fun, right? You can have this, like, collective thing going on. But also, like, I feel like that isn't the norm. I feel like the norm is everyone just being like, yep, how's it going? You know? I feel like there's a balance of people you need in a group. And that's what makes it, like, so messy. Or maybe that's just me. Yeah, so at -17... Chat, I do not see this lava. Chat, I am right here. And I do not see this lava. This is something I don't know how this can be true. It's something I've tested so many times. I guess never on a real copy of the world itself. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Where's the lava at? I'm not going to send the machine down if I can't see lava. I know it's not picking up lava if I can't see lava. So I guess we'll go back. Someone said they saw lava at 800. Yeah, we'll go back. I saw main lava on the rain run at about 8,800. Not in the Netherlands, there is no special dog poop cans. Wait, you don't really? Also, we do, however, have a trash mountain. Oh yeah, that's actually... the trash mountain concept is actually surprisingly common. You might be surprised to learn. Like, it's the same if you're trying to create land from nothing. Like, fill in the sea. That's also the best thing. Wait, where is it? Okay, so I guess it's not there. Let's try this again elsewhere. So this messes everything up, chat. I did all this preparation around a set of coordinates that do not have lava. It was just something I did not consider. But yeah, I think what's really fun is, this is the easiest way to get content, right? In the sake of, like, for building, is usually trash. I think sand is sometimes used for, like, stuff like that too. But if you ever have gone to, like, artificial land, it's always rubbish. It's always rubbish. And I kind of love that. I have a Bedrock location, one directly under spawn. Okay, tell me where the dispenser should be facing under spawn, Taylor Davis, and I'll build the rest around that, hopefully. Yeah, as long as the dispenser is the one thing that we need to change. Everything else can follow the dispenser. Okay, chat. Well, that was fun. That was a nice little salient to nowhere with no lava. Or see, I can't deal with vibrant visuals after a while without it on. I like it, but just also here's some great lava. But again, we don't need a pit of lava. A pit of lava can be dangerous. We're trying not to have that. Good to see you, Johnny Woodstock. How are you doing? Vibrant Visuals is like shader, but pixelated, and it's really high brightness. Yeah, it really does blind you in a way that's hard to describe. It's the same problem HDR has, sometimes. Like, HDR is really, really good, but, like, some content, like, can overuse it, right? Because you can set the brightness way higher. I don't have to explain this, but applying fancy lighting to blocks makes it more apparent that they're flat textures. Yeah, I know what you mean by that, actually. Like, there is a certain charm of Minecraft. Okay, so, chat, that's lava. I could go over to it, just to be clear. I'll start the path over there. But it's not gonna be good for what we're trying to do. That path, okay, so just so future me knows, right here. Also, why is it that all of this ice is so messy and weird? It looks... Chat, yeah, this is the most broken, weird world ever. It's got to be because they changed the way that these biomes generate. But we have, like, chunks of the old and chunks of the new. Such a messy thing. It's alright not to like shaders. Don't torture yourself so hard. Oh, no, but... It literally... It's so much better in places, right? It's just, I think this is true for, like, most things people don't like. There are lots of things that are better, even better in most moments. But because we like, you know, it's the loss aversion principle. Have you noticed how people will buy insurance even if they don't buy lottery tickets? Because you're really scared of a big loss more than you would like a big win. They're both illogical and both unlikely events, but people insure against them anyway because, you know, why not, I guess. That's Bedrock half-loading chunks. It's a very weird thing, for sure, that they half-load the chunks. So that is the patch. Oh, there's actually a patch of lava over there, too. There's 2 patches of lava here. But yeah, we'll head back towards spawn. There was a ruined portal there, and it's a bit messier to try. But I'm going to go for it regardless. Will it work, chat? Or will I lose everything from the last 190 days? Let's find out. So yeah, chat, something I actually got set up is, because forever I've been ordering on streams, but because all the apps are phone-based, it's been like, oh yeah, just, you know, you gotta trust me, I'm doing something. And so I set up an account, chat, so we can order food together. I haven't eaten dinner yet today. I cooked myself a steak for lunch, though, chat. I'm pretty proud. I feel like a steak is one of the easiest foods to mess up, and I got it right today, and I'm pretty proud. So have the dispenser face down at 6,3. Machine extends in the positive X direction, so it doesn't hit a tree. 6,3. Machine extends in the positive X. That might be, like, directly below my base, but we'll do fine. We'll do just fine, chat. I only use VV for showing off builds. What builds do you show off, Ad and Sony? And why haven't you shown me your Minecraft world yet? Wait, are you using a dispenser for lava and not pulling chests with obsidian up with a slime block? Yeah, there isn't any lava in the chests. Or there's no obsidian in the chests nearby, Pout. That is a fun possibility. But we don't have the slime for that anyway. We would need to, like, run the panda farm for, like, a ridiculous amount of time. Like, really what I need... Yeah, I think a slime block is, like, off-limits in this world, basically. I guess the right level of panda breeding, you could make it happen. But you'd need to then, like, have a dispenser minecart and... We run into... I think we'd need to build an iron farm first. Which is something we need to do at some point. I hate building iron farms, chat. You know, you can tell how much I love Superflat because I was willing to do it there. Like, for the benefit that it gave me. It was not my love of iron farms that made me do it, let me tell you. Okay, so let's go to bed first of all. It'll make the rest of this easier. Then we'll go out to 6,3, which, just to be clear, is like a few blocks this way. And then, yeah, it's underneath my base. Oh, chat. Oh, chat. Please don't tell me it's true. But it looks like it is. This is 6. This is 3. Oh, dear God. I have to remove some of my base to build a flying machine. Great. Just what I wanted to hear. Well, you know what? We went all that way, and we discovered that the real thing we needed was friendship. And isn't that nice? I haven't because I lost my Xbox Wild. I haven't... I've put so much effort into the old one, I have no motivation. Do you know when the best time to start a Minecraft world was, Ad and Sony? It was 5 years ago. Do you know what the second best time to do it is? Today. Start the world. Open it up. Put long-term survival as the title. And then, you know, reward yourself for all that hard work by doing nothing again. Okay, so I'm going to start building this machine first, and then I'm going to remove the blocks underneath it second. Yeah, I'm going to have to make like a... This is a real nightmarish scenario. I'm going to use water, because I can do that. I'm going to grab some water from my fishing farm. right from the middle there. And then we're going to dig below my base. Yeah, right here, chat. This is where the dispenser is facing down, which is handy to see on the one level, right? And then it extends in the positive X direction, which is this way. Oh, it's gonna destroy my base. Oh, how can this possibly be that the next best location is in my base? You know, I'm gonna go for it though. I'm gonna trust this. Wait, water will flood lava. Oh, you're right. Yeah, if I use water, I'll ruin. Okay, so we have to instead scoop down from like, oh, man, this is. Okay, chat. I need to destroy a bunch of blocks in the ground here and parts of my house. Hey, Dulcie!
Long time no see. I used to watch your videos and streams a lot in high school, but haven't in a while. Just wanted to say hi and hope you're doing well, Cool Cat.
Thank you so much, Dulcie. I am doing well, Cool Cat indeed. It is very nice to see a message from an old subscriber. Well, you know, old viewer. You're still a subscriber, hopefully. Very, very cool. Yeah, I hate this chat. I think I'm going to go for a different one. So just to confirm, the reason that this one makes sense to go to in the first place is because down there is a source block of lava that we could scoop up. However, there's no way that is the most efficient individual source block. There's a lot of lava in the nether, actually. Thank you very much, Pout. This is the advice we need right here. Oh, man. Yeah, I have to destroy a lot of my house. Like, all of this wool, all of that snow. Can I even destroy snow without losing it? I don't have a shovel. I guess you can use a normal shovel and it will... Yeah, it'll become snow balls. Weakland Torrents, by the way, good to see you. Oh god. Use the lava pool from earlier. It's not gonna work with a big pool like that. Because it needs to come to a rest, is my understanding. Or is it gonna work? Am I wrong? I haven't done enough testing. I tested around the lava which exists. Chat. Just destroy it. The lava is all. Yeah, the lava is the most important thing. I'm just trying to think, like, is there a better source of lava I should be using instead? This hasn't been tested, and so I'm freaking out a bit, chat. Because, like I mentioned, it's one thing to just be like, oh, we'll do this, and then we'll do it again if it goes wrong. But it's another to be like, this is specifically required the whole last 92 days are leading up to this. Also, it's so weird looking at the lecterns. That's such an interesting rendering bug. Anyway, Mojang need to make a bucket on a rope. What even is this machine? I think I left a link to it in an earlier episode. But the idea is we're going to send the dispenser down. Let's just do this. Let's just destroy part of the house. Chat, well, putting the house back can be part of the fun. With fun in big air quotes, obviously. So we can definitely destroy at least this row here. Then we're going to need to destroy this row here. Okay, make sure I have space for it, actually. Oh, I don't like destroying it this way, but we need to. Okay, and then... so we build it expanding in the positive X direction. Although you could argue there's a... You know, it's fine. I get it. Okay, so... I have entirely forgotten, chat. So after the dispenser, we have 2 honey blocks. The 2 honey blocks go here and here. Then after the honey block comes a target block. Then next to the dispenser, on the opposite side, is a target block also. Again, this is more redstone than I care to use in Minecraft on a standard basis. But it is the amount of redstone we need to use today. Then we have sticky pistons, which if I'm not mistaken are the ones that face down, while we have regular pistons which face up. Again, I'm really kind of winging it here, so I'm going to quadruple check my working out later. So the sticky piston attaches to the honey blocks, And the honey blocks attached to the... no, on the honey block... Okay, we're gonna do this. You know, it's gonna be perfect. There are gonna be no issues whatsoever that I can imagine. And then on the other side of this... No, did I do this correctly? I feel like I did something incorrectly here. We want to have maybe a sticky piston going up here. Oh, that's wrong. Yeah, there's a sticky piston going. You know, this is how you build in Minecraft, chat. Then we have a target block here, and a target block here. Yeah, that seems right. That yells out right to me. Then we're gonna put. Or are we doing this like? Is it meant to be like one off? Maybe. I think it is meant to be one off. You're not chat. I was so prepared. I was like, it's like when you followed a tutorial perfectly, and then you're like, oh. Minecraft have changed the mechanics, so we're gonna have to wing it now. I'm gonna put those blocks back here while I'm building this, actually, because I don't want to fall off and die or anything like that. So just put some spruce planks. Although, where did the rest of the stuff go?
Is it lava machine time? What luck, it's just down there.
It is lava machine time. Okay, so yeah, no, I think I've got this right. No, I don't have this right. Double check those piston orientations. Sticky pistons. It's all going wrong so fast. I've got this, chat. I've got this. So we're going to break that. And we're going to go back. So now we have to remove the snow. The snow requires a shovel. Chat, if this works, it will be a miracle. But it is a miracle that we require. If you've followed the source material on this one, you know where this is going. If you have not, you have to trust me that I am taking this in the correct direction. Okay, make a bunch of snowballs again. We're good. Later we can remove all the blocks down here, but this should be good for now. Okay, so every layer has target blocks in the corners, which means there's a target block here, and the other honey block actually goes here, although we need to destroy all that underneath it later. And then there's a piston, which faces upwards over here. And then that connects to another couple of honey. And there's going to be a sticky piston facing down somewhere, I want to say. And then there's also a target block. Yeah, target block. Oh no, so this next one has to go like over there. Yeah, wonky sound, but I don't want refreshing another ad. Isn't that so weird that YouTube does that repeatedly? But then it does fix when you refresh. That's like a confirmation for anyone knowing that like it's not on my end. But it might be something I'm feeding to YouTube that is broken. Chat, I'm scared. So the top layer is... I don't even know anymore, chat. I had it all perfectly in my brain, but building it for the first time in survival, but also destroying my house to build it, I think it's messed everything up. And the idea is we're going to shoot the target block, it's going to make the pistons move, it's going to continuously move till it goes down. Then when it gets there, the arrows will despawn, and we'll bring it all the way back up, using different arrows. It's the plan, chat. It's all gonna work. I had this, okay, you know, I had the build perfectly visualized. Let's just go. Let's no pride in you seeing my working out here. Here is the seed from, I used the exact same seed to make this work. Also, it's been so long since I caught a SkyGloo stream, praying for the opposite of your downfall. Indeed! Good to see you, Foster F. I'm sorry that it's the worst time for me to be responding. But I really appreciate the tip. It's very, very kind. I am going to have a downfall of lava and an upfall for me. And then Josh Jones, is it lava machine time? Yeah, it's lava machine time. Okay, so here's the machine, chat. Dispenser goes here. Target blocks are on both corners, except at the top where there's just one. Just one target block at the top. Every layer goes diagonally this way. Yeah, I think I did this wrong already. There's a sticky piston facing down. So downwards facing sticky piston in both cases. This is a sticky piston too. And then it's honey making a kind of 6 formation going upwards with regular pistons facing up, sticky pistons facing down in these two corners. Okay, I can work with that. I can work with that. This is a real hardcore world, as you can see right there. Still got the hardcore heart and everything. Procrastinate on redstone by ordering food. Hey, Dasher! You're speaking to my you're speaking my inner language. So this is a correct sticky piston, except it's facing the wrong way. So I'm going to break it with the pickaxe, then have this face downwards. Your audio just desynced. Oh, really? As if I don't already know about that. What do you not already know about? My ad was Mint Mobile. Oh yeah, that's... You know what? Like, there are ads like that where it's like, you know, it's wild that this is still proving to be effective. But I think there are so many services that people use by inertia. Like chat, my internet, I had to switch it around recently. I could only use one provider in my area, so I had to pay like an inflated price. But they've been upping it by inflation plus 3% for so many years that it went from £49 to 76 by the time I'd cancelled it. And you know they don't charge new customers £76 because you would never get new customers at that price. So they worked out the genius way that you can charge £79 is by hoping that people forget to cancel. Okay, so then we mark that one down, and then there's still blocks below me, so I can just dig this around and then these around. Okay, chat, I just want to go to sleep. I don't want to deal with any risk of anything happening. Okay, so we got our sticky pistons facing the correct way. It's not oriented the same here as the creative world. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, Taylor said place it in the positive X. This is positive X. Second piston is on top, sticky underneath. Wait, second piston on top, sticky underneath. Oh, wait, what? The sticky goes underneath? Is this not correct? Did I design it incorrectly in creative mode? Is this living on the edge? Lol, this living on the edge is making my tummy not hurt good. It's okay. We're making great progress. Okay. And then I think it's a honey block here. And a target block there. And then we just need another piston facing up. Presumably below this piston, which is facing... It can't be right that there's a piston facing both ways connected to nothing. That feels like that has to be incorrect. So that piston is probably correctly placed. And that piston over there is correctly placed. So I just need to put a honey block back here. And then a honey block over here. And then a target block over here. Okay. As far as I am aware, chat, this is correct. This is exactly what I built previously to test this in creative. That feels like Canadian internet pricing now. Yeah, and then you combine those, like, the balance on, you know, like, inertia pricing is good regulation to allow competition to thrive. But what's crazy is so many people are so inert that the only way that competition can thrive is by spending a bunch of money to then offer you a discount. You know, Mint Mobile is what? I don't actually know. Like $25 a month? What is the big advertisement? It's been a while. But the only reason that can thrive... the only reason that they can ever make any money despite, you know, being like that is because their costs are basically zero. Their cost per additional customer is zero. It's a really interesting industry in that way. I love talking business chat. We're going to have to make sure I don't do it right now. Also, you said Canadian with an E, Stone Ocean Art, which means that you are French Canadian with an E. Watch out for honey blocks touching the wall. Yeah, very true. We have to now remove any touching of this to any wall that it could potentially come into contact with. I have to destroy a lot of my build, including the blocks directly behind here. I'm like 99% sure you built it wrong. The only person I will trust on this matter is Taylor. In this case, everyone else here is saying Gilded Drowns. As far as I am concerned, I trust Taylor's. They also. Yeah, I took out the very top piston is normal. Each sticky piston is paired with a non-sticky. Okay, so this piston should be a normal piston. Oh, I get it. There should be a sticky piston. So I got this piston wrong. So this piston needs to be a regular, and that piston needs to be a sticky. Did I get that correct? So now we're going to go in here. We're going to remove this wall, because we also need to remove that to make this whole thing work. So we remove this piston. Make sure I have space. It's too expensive to get wrong. This piston needs to be a sticky. A downwards. It has to be upwards facing, I guess, logically. And so that means we remove this block. And then we get back up there and place it. And then we get exactly correct. Okay, so chat, that goes there. Honey block comes back here. And then we need a downwards facing regular piston here. Okay. So again, I have full trust. One internet stranger has won my heart enough. Okay, is that good enough? That's not. Place this downwards. We probably need to remove the block below it again, which is a little bit of a pain. But honey blocks seem to be the easiest of all of these to obtain, so it's fine. Okay, so downwards facing that, honey. Okay, so one more run through, chat. This is very scary. Last time I watched you play this, you were still trying to get to that one hill. How did you get all of this without going below Y200? Yeah, I know, right? It's crazy to be here, finally. But we are. Okay, so this face is down. This is a regular down. That's a sticky up. This is a sticky down. That's a regular up. There's target blocks on all the corners, and every piston connects to honey blocks, which connects to other pistons. This means the machine can move up and down. Then we need to go above the machine and use some spruce planks, so I'm going to have to remove even more of my base. But that's okay. Now we go above the machine. We have to make sure there's no snow on it, by the way. That seems very bad. We go above the machine now, and we want to place spruce planks above these so that we can guarantee that we can hit these correctly. So I guess what I'll do, actually, is I'll jump up here. Can't get this jump wrong. There is... Okay, there's honey there to mess me up. We want to go above each of these blocks and place a spruce plank. So spruce plank here. Spruce plank... Oh, got to make some more. Spruce plank here. Spruce plank over here. It looks correct thus far. Did you put the bucket in the dispenser? Oh, yeah, bucket in the dispenser. It's the sort of thing I would get wrong. Remove some more of this. Because okay, I guess actually that last block there is good. Then we remove the middle blocks that don't connect to anything. Okay, chat. It looks wrong. It looks like something is wrong. I can't tell you what it is, though. Also, Jardins! Thank you for becoming the first member since the member font. I've got to say, yeah, it really was like a mind blower. Every time we have one of those, I'm like, okay, I believe it's the biggest like wave of support I think we get. It's really nice, and it's nice to know that even outside of the member fonts, there are still people who are excited for all that stuff. Also, classic Toy Cat stuff for getting the bucket. So now we put a bucket in there. Okay, chat. So then we also have to make sure that the honey... Oh, there's missing honey down here. Oh, where is it? Where's the honey gone? Okay, I need to put that honey back. And I need to make sure that anything the honey could touch is gone. So there's a honey block over here, which means I need to remove all of these blocks because they could touch that honey. There's honey blocks here. All of this needs to go. And that's going to result in us losing some bits to the void, but not too many. But thank you so much, Jardins. One of the fun names to hear on this channel. I'm glad that you are here. I hope that you don't stress about the big room. You know, I assume that you're a regular based on the amount I see you. I hope you don't have the stress of, like, Jardin is Jaden Ogden on the wrong account. Oh, terrible. Happy to have... Are they like alternating members so they don't get too high for a status level? Okay. Chat. I'm now going to get my honey bottles made. And we're going to do this right. Okay, so I guess... Yeah, let's go. Let's make a new honey block. Just... It is the most... Oh, no, I can't make a honey block yet. Terrible. Okay, put this back in there. And then take one of these out. Just for now. Try to be simple. Try to be easy, chat. And let's put the honey block down there. So now anything touching where this honey block would go needs to be destroyed. All of this needs to go. Including that block, including the one below it. It kind of sucks. But it all needs to go, chat. Thank you, Jaden Ogden, for becoming the 412th channel member. Although it sounds like that one's a remember. Does that one count? Honestly, chat, the problem with the member counter being done manually is when people do have their membership lapse and immediately 5 seconds later become a member, it counts as 2. Whereas if, you know, like we have people who have been here forever, you know, like Polly comes to mind or Barry Pro, It seems in chat like you got a high quality one. Chilliest Bean is the best example, and Mallow Cream. But like people who have got the memberships that are earning, you know, for 48 months in a row, is not 48 new members, right? It's great. It's way better. It's the reason memberships exist. But yeah, we got members go play on your main world for like 4 minutes. That's a fun idea. I think it's a terrible idea. It doesn't count, boss. Good to see you though, Jaden. And thanks for calling me boss. It's like I'm a 1960s. You know, I feel like boss is like the kebab man gets to be called boss, and I feel like I provide a service on the level of a kebab man. Sometimes I believe that. It's the emotional support of the kebab man, you know? Can I go down there? It feels like I shouldn't be able to, but clearly I can. Okay, so chat, we're gonna just have to remove these blocks. That's okay. And once I remove those blocks, because I'm not gonna be able to pick them up, and that's just fine. We remove those blocks. We then have to remove these blocks. Okay, so I can go deeper on these. Pick up some of those snowballs at least. It's terrifying me. Then we have to remove this part of the house. Chat, this is stressing me so much. Or better yet, order food. You know, Dasher makes a really good point. I've got a new stream segment. Would you like to see it, chat? It's called Ordering Food with Toy Cat. But we can do it different today. So this is Deliveroo. Oh, where's my face? This is Deliveroo with my face on top. And yeah, for a while I've been struggling with like how to show this correctly, because it will just like show your address, but we can set it up so it shows the rough area instead, and so you can see my delivery options available. And so that way, instead of me being like, I think I want this, but what about that? No, you can just see it all. So one of the first things I do when I'm trying to search is I'll sort by offers, because when you have, there's 160 offers right now, right? That means there's 160 restaurants or delivery services that are giving you some discount if you order now. Whereas if I don't sort by that, I have, it won't even show you by default. You have to like sort by, we have to like scroll down, but there's just an endless number of food options. Oh, wait, Salt Bay Nurserat Steakhouse. Oh, see, there's all sorts of oddball places you would never expect to get delivered from, and then there's places that don't exist outside of delivery. I feel like I should sleep in the. I should at least pause the game in the Minecraft world. Don't order eggs. No, not ordering eggs is where I made the mistake last time. Oh, Nurserat Sushi. See, look at this. Like, this is the sort of thing where I'm like, I can't help but like look for a menu like this and think, who is ordering a 600-gram steak on delivery? But also, isn't it interesting you can only go medium or above? Because if you're ordering it for delivery and it's rare, it's going to be cold by the time it gets to you. Although at 240 pounds, they should be like keeping it hot in some way, right? But yeah, there's all sorts of goofy options in here. You get a grilled baby chicken. I'm not allowed that medium rare either, sadly. Isn't that fascinating? I'm absolutely fascinated. Also, why is it 55 to 85 minutes away? Is it because 3 miles takes an hour to go? Let's look at the map, I guess. It's in Knightsbridge. That is for you. Okay, that's the other side of London. That's fair. But yeah, I'm beyond fascinated by looking endlessly. But the problem is there's so many options you're never going to be able to make a decision. So you've got to go by two things. One is you just decide what you want and you type it in. Or the other is you go, I will work out what I want based on who is willing to give me a good deal, you know? So we can type in lobster roll. And you can see, chat, I talk about this all the time. Here are the lobster rolls that exist. Burger and Lobster, the city one in particular. Oh yeah, £30 for a lobster roll. It's the classic, it's the best. It's their whole brand is built on it. But now, as of recently, there's a couple of other new competitors. So I've tried this one from Angle 90. It's a generic West African. It doesn't say where. But there's a West African place that has a lobster roll. It's Nigerian. But like, I don't know, like maybe call it, you know, I feel like it's just not the same thing. It's sold out, so it must be popular. It is not the same lobster roll. It's very mayo-y. It's not very lobstery or buttery. Not what I love in a lobster roll. So even though the Greenwich Peninsula is a wonderful place to get Nigerian seafood, I'm sure, it's not what we're going for. So let's instead go back to lobster roll. Let's see if there's anywhere else. You can see there's Gene. Oh my God, chat! This is the best lobster roll I've had in my life. In my life. No, it was a really good place. I think it was the best cocktail I probably had in my life. This is the most expensive bagel. I cannot get over the fact that it's £30. Also, why can I not add them to my basket? Is it not in my delivery range? It is. So let me add it. Do I have to... Is it too expensive? But yeah, this is fascinating. A 74-pound delivery sandwich. I genuinely don't get it, chat. I'm fascinated by how much you can spend on delivery, as well as how little. So you're clearly very skilled in this particular activity. Can you get me some sushi, please? Let me tell you why I hate ordering sushi. There's good sushi and there's bad sushi, and the overwhelming majority... So there's 520 sushi restaurants, or 195 sushi restaurants within my delivery radius. And if you look through them, right, this is why I like living in London. But because there's so much sushi, most of it is bad, and there's no easy way to tell if it's good or bad sushi, because everyone just expects bad sushi here. So if I go to, like, even a popular place, I'll go to, like, Asia Villa. That's how you know it's not good sushi, when they call themselves generically Asian, halal Thai sushi. But you look at it, and it's going to be like, salt and pepper chips, that sounds pretty good, actually. You look at it, and you're like, okay, we got some noodle soup. And, like, this sushi just looks like a bare minimum, you know? It looks like it's not going to be great. And so instead, you spend forever, and you work out that there's just no way to find good sushi without ordering from every place, being disappointed again and again and again. And so I've stopped ordering sushi, despite liking sushi. Lobster roll, though. Okay, chat, I'm going to order a lobster roll right now. But I've got to work out. It's a tricky one. This is my new favorite lobster roll. I ordered it yesterday. I ordered it on Sunday's stream. And sadly, the stream didn't go long enough for me to actually show it to you. It arrived 20 minutes after it ended. This is the best lobster roll in London. I am a delivery food expert. I've never managed to order good delivery sushi. It's always been potent. Oh, it's never been potent for me. It's never been disastrous for me. It's just been bad. Or it's been okay. It's been like, oh yeah, that tastes like it could have come from a petrol station. Anyway, so Carla's lobster roll is a toasted brioche, poached lobster, light mayo seasoned. So usually mayo is my red flag. Like, no. You need to be covering that in butter. But this one comes with a lime, interestingly, some chives, some spiced mayo, and then there's they butter the roll, so you get a little bit of both. It's perfect. But here's my struggle, chat. So I was trying to... There's the reason it's so hard to order delivery is because there's like too many deals that stack up, and I want to make sure I'm getting the best value, right? So what if I buy 6 sandwiches for the price of 5? It's only £10.40 to add a lobster roll. I'm not going to buy 6 lobster rolls, but like, would it be cheaper hypothetically to order 2 lobster rolls? And the answer is actually sort of yes. For £40 you get a lobster roll, a different sandwich, a dip, and some pepperoni bites. But then it's also double the price. So we'll remove that. Update, and I'll remove the... So the lobster roll costs £20, minus £7, because there's a promotion running right now you can't see. So it's 20... Also, I think there's delivery fees in this account that aren't on the main one. Anyway, so you can see, like, okay, but is it better to just order the lobster roll, or is it better to get the Crunch Ultimate Combo, where we pay a surcharge for the lobster roll and a surcharge for these potatoes, and then also get Mandarin and Kumquat iced tea? It's £27.56. And then also you get a reward stamp. And also because you're getting 20% off on top of that. You see there's layers of stacking. Whereas it's like, well, actually these lasagna bites are the best thing. Do I want 1,000 layer potatoes when I could be getting pepperoni lasagna bites? If it's £2 more for pepperoni lasagna bites, but the value of them is £2.95 more, don't I kind of want these instead? Use Google reviews to tell if a place is good or not. Yeah, that's what you have to do. You have to, like, cross-section the reviews on delivery of the reviews of the place. A really good place can be a bad delivery place, but a really good delivery place can be a really bad place. Or, you know, a really fine delivery... Anyway, that's my opinion. Yeah, I feel like I definitely want this tea, right? Like a Coke Zero, I have that in my fridge. A Coca-Cola, I don't have in my fridge, but I don't want in my fridge. Hey!
Lobster roll for UX.
Thank you, Polly! You know... I'll take that as my sign that I should in fact hit the order button. So chat, am I getting... thank you, Polly. I feel like that's the second time in as many weeks that you've kindly bought me a lobster roll. But here's the question: should I get it with pepperoni bites, or should I get it with the 1,000 layer potatoes? This is like a... I feel like this is something that went viral a while ago. Look how good, like, those potatoes are like crispy on the inside. I don't know. I'm definitely going to get one or the other now. If the lobster roll is free, then maybe I should get the lasagna bites. But, you know, does that make sense, chat? Does it? I don't know. So yeah, what I'm gonna do, okay, you know what I'm gonna you know, chat, let's do a poll. This is the only logical way to decide on things like this, I think. So I'm gonna go back to Minecraft and make sure I'm not dead. Would be very, very funny if I was. Thank God I'm not. I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna size this down. I want to try a lobster roll one day. Any suggestions of where in London to try one? The suggestion of where in London to try a lobster roll is usually Burger and Lobster, but it's like quite a... I feel like it was already quite expensive, but everything in COVID got more expensive. So Crunch right now is the best one. Crunch is a really cool place. It's in Spitalfields. A lot of cool stuff nearby. A lot of cool food and drink and everything nearby. Like the best pasta place I think in the UK is there. It's the poppin' place. It's a place to visit. So I would say where I'm visiting right now. Which side, chat? Pepperoni bites? Pepperoni lasagna bites even. Oh, I had such a big acid reflux wave. 1,000 layer potatoes. Okay, chat, you can decide what side I should get alongside that. I want you to eat something decadent and filling. I want to live vicariously through you. It is life-shortening, but life-bettering to get the... Oh, 1,000 layer potatoes are winning it, though. Okay, you know, let's add those 1,000 layer potatoes to the basket. Yep, let's do it. So, I'm going to go check now how this promotion works. So, we're at the Crunch... Yeah, is this Crunch? This is Crunch Spitalfields Market. Yeah, this is the location I was... Oh, you can't see it. I'm sorry. I'm at the Crunch at Spitalfields Market. I'm only getting 10% off? I swear it said 20% off, right? It was 20% off. I'm not going crazy. The potatoes look like croutons on a shish kebab. So maybe it makes more sense to order... No, it doesn't make sense. You know, let's just order it. Let's get the 1,000 layer potatoes that chat wants. This is Cooking with Toy Cat, but like the 2025 version of cooking. Okay, let's go to checkout. I'm tempted to add a sauce, but I'm not going to. I'm going to go to checkout right now, chat. Just make the lava retriever in creative. I think I did something wrong. Super interesting. But it works, though. At least the part I did to get work. Okay. So now we go... So actually, okay, so the food is on its way, chat. That's the good news. I don't get notifications of my doorbell right now. So it could be there's going to be a guy at the door for a while. But I've just hit order. We're good. That means we can get... Okay, so now no matter what, chat, no matter how badly this goes, there's a lobster roll coming. It can't get much worse. We got to keep feeding Toycat lobster rolls, chat, and then one day we can consume him. Exactly. You got to fatten me up, butter me up, so you can sell me good. Okay, so we're going to do one last check for any blocks that this conflicts with. Actually, we'll do it in the morning. Again, never be at night if we can avoid it. It's just a tiny chance of something spawning and ruining me like that skeleton last time. Okay, so this block right here touches multiple floor blocks. So... Oh, actually, the honey block isn't back either. But again, we're going to put it back later. This guy is terrifying, but he's not going to touch anything right now. That block right there is also not going to touch anything right now. This block over here is not going to touch anything. This block over here can't touch anything because of the thing below it. Which means once we remove these two blocks, I'm going to try my best to get them back. Oh. Okay, I got them. Perfect. Chat, the machine... Okay, no, also we have to remove the blocks underneath everything. Because it's not just going to push them out of the way. I don't think. So we'll remove these two blocks as well now. Oh, God. Oh, God. We missed one, but that's fine. So then we remove these two blocks. And then also this block. Yep, that's how it goes. Okay, oh, it just feels bad. Oh, I don't like it at all. Okay, chat. Yep, I think we've now... I think the machine should be ready to go. I'm terrified. The food will be here in 30 to 50 minutes. That's actually... Was that what it said? It said 15 to 30 minutes. It's going to be here late, basically. Anyway, chat. I am excited. Sleeping is good because now snow can break the machine. Okay, Taylor, I need one last emotional reassurance. I've got it. So what I've got to do now, chat. Okay, so it's really messy. We'll make a better staircase up. Or actually, I've got a ladder. I've got the perfect machine for this already. Okay, so really triple checking nothing is connecting. It looks like nothing is, chat. Now I have to shoot 2 of these 5. Make sure it can't pick up extra blocks from the side. Yeah, that's what we just did, generic observer. Although, you know, as a generic observer, I'm glad you can give non-generic advice. Now we need to put arrows on the 2 edges. So I want to say that is that one and that one. I'm gonna come in here and check. This is terrifying. Imagine I just jumped and fell down. I'm gonna get my water bucket out just in case that happens. Okay, so no, it's from over there's perspective. From over here, if we see this as a valid perspective at least, then no, this is still wrong. Chat, something's gone. Something is incorrect. The blocks are not lined up. Yeah, that target block must be in the wrong place. I don't know how that target block is in the wrong place, but I think it is. I think the target block needs to go... Yeah, I've done... something is wrong. Something is not matching the previous designs, because this didn't look like this. These 3 blocks were in a row, which meant that that one is a target block instead of this one. Yeah, if that block goes there, then it'd be this one and that. Is it going to work if I put my arrow there? I'm going to ask Taylor specifically here. There's lots... See, this is a one-on-one conversation happening in a stream. Worst case scenario, you lose the slime balls, you'll be alright. For the 3rd time, the top 4 are all wrong. Oh, thank you. Someone TTS... Oh, the missing honey block too? Yeah. Okay, so let's go down and let's fix this top layer. This target block needs to be there. And the honey block needs to go to the side of it. We're going to use some temporary blocks. Oh, it's very messy in this inventory, but we can fix that. Okay, so we'll just place down some stone bricks that are non-renewable. Oak spruce slabs are. So let's just go down half a block. Remove that. Place another block. Pick this up. I hear something, but I think it's just the honey. I think that is the correct way there. And then down here. Oh, it's so scary, chat. There's just a void. Then down here, we need a honey block there. Then we need to remove these blocks. Okay. Thank you, Cowbow, by the way. I think you were one of the first people to remind me about the honey block. Oh, yeah, I see. It's directionally rotated halfway through. Okay. Then we can move... Then we can just break that block, let it rest wherever it does. That's fine. And then we put another block over here. Okay, so this is now correct. And now I shoot an arrow here and an arrow here. Even then, though, this still looks slightly wrong, chat. Even then, though. Yeah, I think that this is... I don't know how this can be wrong, but I think this is wrong. No, that could be right. I think that is correct. If we can imagine it. Can we imagine that? I'm trying to, like, really get an orientation where this makes sense, chat, and I'm not finding one. Because I'm not setting these down to go incorrectly. So from this orientation... Yeah, I can't get the matching orientation here, chat. I think, like, here... I think they're on the wrong sides, which tells me that that target block should be over there. Maybe those target blocks should be... Yeah, I think that target block should actually be there. I think I've still got it wrong, chat. Building it mirrored is not helping. The target block on the right and the honey block need to swap. I think you've got it. It might be mirrored, but it should be fine. Okay. It's mirrored, but fine. Chat, should we just go for it? You know, we can live our... I mean, yeah, we gotta just go for it. This is the rules we signed up for. So it's the rules we're gonna follow. Full send. Okay, so at this point we should just use light Matica. So arrow goes there. Oh, it's a flaming arrow. That really can't be good. Let's just use a regular bow. Okay, so an arrow goes right here. Ideally in the center of the block. Okay, I'm gonna not pick him up too. Arrow there. That's not really as centered as I'd like. Arrow there. That's pretty centered. An arrow there. That's not as centered. Yeah, that's about... Okay, there we go. So chat, now I'm gonna break these. I'm scared. I'm very scared. But we're just gonna go for this. This is 94 days in the making. Oh. Well, now we have to work out what went wrong and then rebuild the entire thing. Yeah, bit of a problem that. Sea shanty time. Yeah, something went wrong here. What do you suppose it is, chat? What do you suppose went wrong? I think maybe I did it in the wrong order. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think I did it in the wrong order. Oh, the arrow despawned. Both of the arrows despawned. Surprisingly fast. Okay. Do we reset it? Or do we just have to shoot them in a more particular order? I'm going to try the more particular order. That's what I'm thinking, chat. That's what I'm thinking right now. So... Yeah, I feel like... you know, it could have ran away with only half the machine. Yeah, that there is an entire... I like to believe that it could have gone way worse. So, before we try that again, we want to shoot on the... I'm just going to get this right. We shoot on the free side and then the two side. Yeah, we want to break the free side, then the two side. No. It's the two side, then it's the free side. Okay, so we'll reshoot that. It's a bit of a mess to do it incorrectly. And then we'll break this one. Oh, chat! It's moving! It's moving! It's scary. It's moving, though. Okay, chat. Is it gonna... If it picks up something else, we're boned. Oh, it's moving, though. It's moving! Okay, the first player-made contraption in this world to go, as you can clearly see right here, below Y200. It's happening. It's happening. Okay. Chat. Oh. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I don't know how to get it back up. We'll learn how that works later. For now, though, we just really don't want to leave the chunk. We don't want to do anything. But I also don't like sitting right on the edge here. I feel like there needs to be some middle ground. Chat, it's moving. Okay, I'm gonna turn my controller on. Hey, chat, I just got an achievement. Push a piston with a piston, then push the... So I haven't done this on Windows till just now. Oh no, I shouldn't have paused the game. Okay. I hope it doesn't get messed up by that. I just got this achievement for the first time on Windows. Please tell me it's still working. It's still working. It's still working. It's doing weird things, but it's working. I need to stare at it. Communism killed the cat. Okay. I've now got my controller out, which means I can crouch and hold crouch. And I've got my shield on too, which is handy. So that's going to go all the way down. And eventually, that's going to pick up some lava. Should you turn up your simulation distance for this? Simulation distance only goes horizontally. The whole chunk should always simulate. Okay, it's moving. It's doing weird things. I don't know why it's like the texture is reloading sometimes as it goes into a new chunk down there. Earning achievement on this particular world is absolutely crazy work. That is a funny point that I hadn't thought about till just now. You are totally right that I just earned an achievement on this world. Like, the first time I did something was here. But that's why I love this. It pushed me in a way that survival... You would never need to do this in survival. You would simply do something else. Yeah, chat, it's getting... It's doing weird things, but I think that's a sign it's hit the bottom. Okay. Did you put the bucket in? Don't ask questions like that now. Either the bucket's in there or it's not, and there's nothing I can do about it. So now is not the time to ask. Okay, let's make another honey block, because I have the ability to. And then, you know, we might need to do this, chat. Where are the zombie noises coming from? Oh, I have a zombie villager I've been waiting to cure over here. I don't know if I expect to actually cure him. But yeah, let's go to bed. There's a water bucket in your inventory? Oh, that's the I had a regular bucket. A water bucket would have ruined everything, I think. It would have, like, immediately detonated. Okay, now that it's all the way down, we want to use a single arrow on the two sides to pick it up. So chat. Again, I'm praying this works. On the two side, to be clear here, it is the... Oh, I have no idea which one of the two it is. They could both be the... Chat, I have no idea. One of these two blocks needs an arrow on it, and it needs it soon. Okay, let's piece this together. So, facing in it. Oh god, no, I have no idea, chat. Which of these two blocks? Okay, you know, actually, Taylor, let's call it left block and right block. I know left and right are relative. Which of these two blocks should we put the? Because we need to start that chain reaction correctly on the way back up. Oh, yeah. So, we have to wait at least a minute before we do this, because we need the other arrows to be despawned. If they haven't despawned, everything is ruined. I think 5 minutes is the despawn time for an item, but arrows seem to be way less, is my observation based on earlier. Left block, right block. Bucket of fish in there. It should be 6-2, I think. Oh, that's a fancy... Okay, this one. Right block. Okay, chat, so we wait. We wait. We carefully wait. My shield has plenty of durability. I'm going to use the bathroom real quick. My food has just been delayed, by the way. I'm going to use the bathroom real quick while standing in one of the safest positions possible. And then when we get back, we're going to shoot an arrow. We're going to move it. Okay, be right back. Oh, jeez. Okay, no zombies killed me. Oh. The calm respite of chair stream. I'm excited for this lobster roll, by the way. Okay. Hi, Chair. You're looking a little pale today. How do usual streamers use the bathroom? Or do they not? Okay, so now that arrow has definitely despawned. We'll look at the machine anyway. If it looks like it's moving. Looks like it's not moving. Okay. So now we shoot an arrow there. And we send it down, chat. If it starts raining, we're boned. That's a B. I was like, oh no. Why would I say that? But it's just pollen. It's just pollen. Oh, I think I picked it up. I don't know what just happened, chat. Did I pick up the arrow? I should have had my arrow count. I don't know. If I did that correctly, it should be coming right back up to me. I don't know. Is that all I have to do now? And then it will come back up. Oh no, and then later I have to break the other 2 blocks now. So I have to shoot an arrow. But then there's a chance that... How do I... Chat! I'm scared. You picked it up. There's this thing called adult diapers. Another arrow. But what if I... You know, 2 arrows probably is fine. You know, let's go for it. Let's just assume I picked up the arrow somehow. Just send another one down anyway. Just to be sure, right? Then we're going to shoot both of these. Oh, no, no. And we have to do these in a specific order too, if I'm not mistaken. So it was, it's 2 side first, 1, and then 1 side first. 1 side second. So this was 2 side, so break that. And then 1 second. Okay, chat. That's a lot of faith I have. And something I still am only... Oh, it's moving! Is it moving up, though? It doesn't look like it's moving up, does it? I would argue that is not moving up. Chat, I've got some bad news. There'll be an empty... Wait, the dispenser arrow has to despawn. Oh, really? Oh no, I didn't wait for the... I missed the most crucial bit. The good news is it looks like something else has gone horribly wrong. That is the good news here. The bad news is... Oh no. Chat. Oh no. Okay. If the bucket came up empty, I don't think that would be the worst thing. It looks like it can't come up at all right now, though. Yeah, chat, it's going to continuously move until those arrows despawn. It's not coming back up, though. It's not coming back up. Moral of the story, wear adult diapers. Yeah, I have heard about streamers using adult diapers to do super long ones. But also I hear about streamers who, like, eat and watch YouTube videos while they stream. Like, no one actually, like, watch it. Like, you fundamentally can't watch enough streams to know all of that. Check what went wrong in a creative copy. Yeah, we'd have to make this exact same thing in this exact same area here. Have you got a spyglass? Yeah, spyglass would be handy here. But geodes don't spawn at this height. Yeah, chat. I think we're boned. Oh, wait, oh! Never mind, it's coming, it's coming! I have no idea what could have possibly changed. But it's coming. It's coming. Okay. I'm amazed. I don't understand how it got stuck for so long. It must be that one of the arrows broke. Maybe it's the dispenser arrow that was breaking everything. I don't know. I don't know, though. It won't stop, though, will it? Yeah, I have to jump on it to stop it. Or it will never stop. It'll hit the height limit, and that'd be a pain. I could get it from the height limit, to be fair. So Toget didn't mess up from once. We don't know if there is any, we don't know if the dispenser has lava in yet. That's the moment that we'll know if I've messed up. Just to be clear. There's no guarantee yet. Okay, so I'm going to try and get on it from up here. Just because I want it to be higher up rather than lower down, if we can choose. Okay, please get above Y200. The amount of pain that will be resolved for me. Might be a glitch. Yeah, you can hear the arrows now, look. Yeah. Up, up. Up, up. Up, up. Up, up. Up, up. And then we get on. Oh no, there. Where is it? What's happened? Okay. Let me pick up this arrow. It's slightly malformed, but is my lava bucket in there? No. Chat. I don't know. I was expecting an empty bucket or a lava bucket. I was not expecting no bucket. What? How does that happen? How did I make such an expensive machine that dumps my bucket into lava? Oh my god. How did it, how does that happen? Is that the oh, and it's picked up. Oh, but wait, check this, right, chat. We picked up some new blocks. We've got some new blocks that we've never had before, owing to never going that low down. So, you know, I'm just gonna come in here real quick. And then we can mine my first ever magma block. Yeah, that's a win for me as I see it. New recipe unlocked, chat. What recipe uses magma blocks, actually? Anyway, new recipe unlocked. I need to... What recipe uses magma blocks, chat? Off the top of my head. That's like a fun Minecraft quiz question. Is it magma blocks that use magma blocks? Oh, is it that you can't craft them till you found one? It's got to be that, right? There's no recipe that uses a magma block. Anyway, chat, good news. Brand new blocks unlocked. Oh yeah, trip was a success. I traded free iron for a netherrack and a magma block. And now that means I can make waterfalls. It's not a dispenser. It's a dispenser, not a picker-upper. Was it meant to be a dropper, not a dispenser? No. Dropper would... Yeah, it has to be a dispenser. Magma block crafting recipe. Why do you need to find a magma block to know how to craft them? Imagine if every other thing worked that way. You'd have to find a wooden pickaxe before you could craft a wooden pickaxe. That wouldn't make any sense. Send it down again. Hopefully it can make it now. I think it was the arrow despawn thing. Okay. It's just the arrow despawn thing. That can be fixed. So let's go to bed. And tomorrow we'll try again. Pout has the explanation. You put the bucket in it, but didn't wait for the arrow to despawn. So it placed lava, moved up by 1. Then there was no lava. And then it dropped the bucket. Okay, so there's a lava bucket down there. Is there lava for me to collect? Is there? I don't actually know. So, here's the question. If I move everything... Does the dispenser pick back up? It can't pick up an item from the ground, but if it placed the... It's because you've never had a magma cream yet. But like... Oh, are you saying if I found magma cream, it would give me the recipe too? But now I have a magma block, it's like, oh, you worked out it can be crafted from these things. That means that there's a lore explanation for decrafting, right? You can decraft enough to know what would craft something. This lobster roll is getting more and more delayed, by the way. Make a creative copy and go check. Yeah, maybe that is for the best, actually. Okay. We're going to leave. We're going to come back. We're going to see what the answer is. I'm just going to go see, actually, for now, like... Because there's more than one lava block there. So, yeah, chat, I made one horrendous... So, yeah, there's lava here. That isn't there normally. So, TP0100. This is a creative copy of the world. Is a copy that exists in creative. And there is a lava block right here that I think I must have went for. Maybe this one here. So I have to move everything one block over. Also, to get you're a genius, I never would have thought of that flying machine. The genius lies Taylor Davis's hands. Can you put a bucket of water down to have the lava float to the top? No, flowing water doesn't have... Yeah, I don't know which of these would be best to go for. So, I think we went for a dispenser at 6 free. But there is also 5 free as an option. If we didn't ruin it, which we probably wouldn't have, 5 free is an option too. But it would get caught on the hill, right? It will get caught on the hill. So that means that if we move everything over 1 block to the left, it means I have to let the zombie go free, which is a nightmare. But right now, this is at 6 free. I need this to be at 5 free. Move everything left 1, get everything correct the second time, and maybe, just maybe, it'll work. Yeah, Foster F, I really like your idea of having it float. It's a shame that flowing water doesn't work that way, because it would be a really useful use case for it. Also, it's probably been too long now. It's gone. So looking down there, chat, I think that lava, yeah, that lava is flowing outwards now. I think we have to move 1 block further. You can maybe just send the machine again. Okay, let's try and send the machine again. It requires the least additional effort. And I've learned enough things from the first time that hopefully it doesn't go horribly wrong. So do we have to... Will it all automatically reconnect itself if I shoot an arrow there and here? I don't know. Okay, let's place our blocks above this. 1 over here. And then 1 over here. And then 1 over here. Really can't afford to fall off this now, so I'm going to choose not to. Then we're going to put the equivalent spruce over here. So, jump. Yeah, let's just another jump. I gotta give credit to... I don't know why my brain is just so poor at absorbing... Is there another target block? No, this was the block I needed. Oh, and then that. Okay, so I removed the wrong 2 blocks. That's what happened there. So remove that, remove that. Then let's come in here and connect to this before removing this. And then connect over there. And then remove both of these. Wait, actually, bad idea. If the lava got moved 1 up, it may not work. But I'm not sure if it moved the lava or not. Oh, a new wandering trader. That is a distraction to not think about. But the lava might be a block up. Why would it ruin it if the lava was a block up? Would it send the dispenser right into the lava? If it does do that, surely there's no way around it, and so there's no difference anyway? Oh, chat! Oh, yes. We've officially hit legit status. We've gotten the world's most important individual ingredient. Oh, yes. Yes, we have. So now I'll just, like, place my water. This is huge. This is exciting. I'm gonna have to put some, like, buttons or something around it to stop it from doing its thing. But, oh, there were vines there, by the way. Proof that I do not need them. Okay, so just place the water there. Place the water there. Oh no, that water might mess things up. Let's go look at it, just to be sure that it's not currently on its way to ruin some things. It doesn't look like it. Oh, no, chat! No! Okay. No, it's far enough away that it's not going to. It's far enough away that it's not going to. That was very close. I should be cautious of water. Okay, place our sugarcane. Easy peasy. Then we're going to go back to the trader. I don't know why he just drank milk and did his thing. And we're going to buy all of the supply of cherry logs, all of the supply of dark oak logs. It's just the most efficient thing to do if you have some logs. And it means that we don't even need the trees because we're slowly buying enough otherwise. Oh, look at that. Full stack of both of those. I brought some jungle logs that I don't know where they are. I want to say because of you, I bought a 1,000 milliliter bottle flask and I'm now drinking more than 1 of these a day. You're right, water is great. Yeah, water, once you get into it, it's like, yeah, this is a great drink. You can drink it anytime. Anytime you have like a craving for like something good for body. And then after a while, you're like, oh, and it's like, I imagine it's how exercise heads feel when they get like deep into their they get. Yeah, so what should we do, chat? The risk is 120 block to a sugarcane farm. Auto sugarcane farm can be crafted to paper and villager traded. Oh yeah! Okay, so let's buy more sugarcane right now, actually. Wait, where is he? There he is. I think it is worth buying. Things are messy. We're just gonna buy the largest amount of sugarcane we can. And turn... Or not the largest amount. Let's at least buy a second one though, right? Yeah, at least a second sugarcane. That's the least we can do to show our respect. Make another button. Then move this button from over there to over there. Oh, that's fine. And then grow a second sugarcane. Once these have grown, I'll move the sugarcane somewhere else. But yeah, it's just a nice little piece here. I guess I didn't need to use that. I could have used bone meal because it's bedrock. But that's fine. I'll also buy one of these open eye blossoms. I don't think I need them, but it's lovely to have them. Throw it in here. And yeah, slowly building up. Okay. Chat, what do we reckon? I've got one cool. I can either move the entire machine one block left. That does require some moving, but I can move the entire machine one block left. Yeah, this would then touch this. This whole guy has to move. I can move the entire machine one block left. And if I do that, then I could maybe guarantee... Bear in mind, the machine has the risk of going into the lava source and destroying it, since the dispenser is facing straight down rather than to the side. Oh. So maybe we shouldn't send it at all? Maybe we should Maybe we should just say this is a permanent part of the base now. And, yeah, let's call it a permanent part of the base. I'd move it. Yeah, I without getting too deep into the sunk cost thing, a part of me is like, well, it would be bad not to. Let's find a nice corner for this fella. Yeah, let's put him in a nice little corner by himself. Over here. Or like, you know, do I have a place for a zombie villager even anymore? Yeah, I'm never going to heal him. I'm not going to get the gold for that. Should we just kill the zombie villager? Yeah, there's no reason to keep him alive, right? I'm not... I could get a splash potion of weakness, and I could get gold. But even then, would I want it to be used on him if I were to get those things? Probably not. Therefore, I think logically we have to say, goodbye, villager. No, send it. Won't it get stuck on the hill? We're watching Toygat go 200 Chat, if I'd have just waited for that arrow to despawn correctly, I got ahead of myself. I'd vote go creative and test. But we don't know what the situation looks like now. We cannot go to creative and test because we've done a permutation we cannot test in creative. As far as I know. Like, we have to judge this by what we can see. Okay, chat, here's my 1000 IQ move. I need a spyglass, right, to see what happened down there. Let's use the Minecraft spyglass, also known as FOV. And okay, so now we peek over the edge, and we get a much better view of what's happened. Does it look like it's a block higher up, or does it look like it's in the same place? There is absolutely... Okay, you can tell that that grass block is higher than the surrounding areas. And you can tell the lava is flowing. I don't think it is before. Can't you copy the world, like a backup? Oh, you could, but I feel like that's one of the, like... You usually don't do that one, right? Oh, it's so hard to play 30 FOV. It's a fun challenge idea. What do you mean? Just build and run the machine in creative to see what it does? No, but we've got a permutation because we moved the lava last time, potentially. I don't know that it's moved. I don't know if it's moved. Yeah, it's tricky. So don't browse add-ons. Let's go back to video. FOV 70. Creative copy, like make a copy right now. You can't make a creative copy of a hardcore world, is the issue. So we'll look at how the lava looks here, right? And we'll assume that I scooped up this lava and then spat it out 1 block higher. Or it has to be higher than 1 block higher. If I were to do that... In fact, let's see what's below it, too. So, game mode, spectator. If it's a lava... So I picked up a lava block, and I picked up a magma block, and I picked up one of these. I think that means I got the dispenser to here. And then... Yeah, the honey block picked up this. And then something happened. No, that doesn't make any sense. I don't know how I picked up the blocks I did. But 6 free is right here, chat. This is the lava block I went for. If I... Okay, if I had a lava block right there, hypothetically, this is what it would do. As you can see, it kind of looks like the lava I have right now. In fact, this looks way different to what I have right now. But it is flowing in the same way. But then, weirdly enough, not. You get someone to jump down and look for you. Okay, chat. Who wants to be the volunteer? That is the goofiest method, right? Send someone in to do some recon. I mean, is it the most unreasonable solution? I don't know that. Can we do split screen? Not on a PC, right? Yeah, there's no split screen on the PC. I'm gonna quickly check Discord. Make sure the everything is working to plan. Yeah, also good to see you. Good to see you, Ash. Oh, the video it's good. It's ready. It's live even. Super exciting. Okay, okay, I'm gonna quickly deal with the video chat. Seems important. It's okay, I'll volunteer as tribute. I don't understand how the bucket disappeared. So what happened is the bucket scooped up lava. It went 1 block up. Then it spat the lava back out. That is our understanding. So it must have spat the lava back out. Right? Because otherwise the lava bucket would be in there. Therefore, I should move everything 1 block to the left. Chat, tell me if my logic makes sense, and then we'll do it. We'll move everything 1 block left. Food is downstairs. Oh, maybe it is. Oh, it's close. Why would you tell me food is downstairs? Okay. Chat, 1 block left. That has to be the solution, right? So I'm going to move this guy anyway. He shouldn't be there. I think I'm going to kill this guy. I think I've lived with him long enough. He's brought me enough fear in my life. I think he dies today. Yep, I don't think we need him anymore. I kind of like, you know, I kind of like a little pet. Let's let him out of there. Let's put him in a little box somewhere. Okay. Out you come, buddy. Don't mess up any villages. If you do, I will murder you. I've got a smite axe. It's perfect. So, I could put him, like, in that corner there, actually. Oh, there we go. Check, perfect. Okay, perfect, chat. We worked it out. And now we just remove some of these blocks and put a little slab there. Put a little slab there. And we remove this and we put a little... No, you don't. We put a little slab over here. And actually, that's enough of a slab, right? Oh, that could have knocked me off. Yeah, I think we're doing great. And then we do a little thing there. And then we do a little... one of these. And then we... No. Thank God that actually worked. It never works like that. Okay, so that's a little bit risky, but we've got him moved. Meaning we can move our staircase over here too. And this makes part of it. And then... yeah, now we can get over here as well. So, okay, I need sleep. Please relieve me of my duty for the night. Thank you for coming to the stream, Dasher. I appreciate you specifically even asking to make sure everything's good before you go. I think now is good. The stream is going to end in at most 20 more minutes. And you're not going to be... Oh, no. Okay, so it's going to break if we do it right now. I think you're going to be totally fine to leave chat. Yeah, well, thank you very much for coming along, Desha. Thank you, everyone else, for all of your help and assistance. Agreed, M. If you picked up Magma and Nevrak, you need to remove those blocks to see what it looked like. But I can't find a space where they're in the same position they were before. I think I'm moving it 1 block left. I think I see your logic. Yeah, that looks like it's still existing in there just fine. Okay, I'm going to send it down how it is. I'm not going to move it 1 block left. If I move it 1 block left, chat, it might get caught on the hillside. Because if I move it 1 block left, then the honey block will be at not 6-4. Oh, this is at 6-4. It's meant to be at 6-3, right? Okay, so let's go back in. Let's go back into Creative Igloo. I think I was meant to do it at 6-3, and I did 6-4. Let's do one last check. Yeah, 6-4 is here. So what went wrong is it... Yeah, it came down, picked up a magma block. Chat, I've had the dispenser at 6-4, right? So it needs to be at 6-3. So I just move it 1 block north and everything will be okay. Toy Cat, your food is outside. Rebecca White, I thought you were fun. I thought you were someone I could trust. But I'm learning the opposite might be true. That's all I'm getting from this right now. I've sent you a screenshot of the zoomed in lava on Instagram. Let me take a peek. Okay, I'm gonna walk back a bit actually. Okay. Oh. Okay. Looking at it through there, I think we're good. Nope, you did it at 6-3. Are we sure I did it? Yeah, this is free, you're right. Actually, scratch previous message. There's no wreck in the way, just send it. Okay, we're gonna send it. We're doing a classic send, chat. We're doing a good old-fashioned send. So if I remember from last time, it's this block, that block, and then this block, and then this block, that block. Oh, God. Yeah, if I recall correctly. We can't do it right now, though. If there's snow, it gets all messed up. In the morning, we're going to send it. Yeah, I could go recon for you. Hacker1MC, do you want to go jump down there and confirm if there's a lava source block? And then immediately die because it's hard. You know, let's do it. Hacker1MC. This is a silly thing to do, but it is one of the tools we have available to us. And so we're going to use it. Hacker1MC is going down there to see if at 6-3 there is lava for my dispenser to pick up. We think last time something went wrong, and it will go better this time. Bucket, bucket, bucket. Oh, yeah, bucket, bucket, bucket. Put the bucket in there. It's an easy mistake to make, okay? It's an easy mistake to make. Okay, so bucket goes in. Hacker1MC, where did he spawn actually? That's kind of a fun question. Let's go look at him. Okay, chat. I usually do these challenges single player, but now that we have the mannequin NPC, I've got the next closest thing. Oh, does he jump down already? Oh, he's jumped down into the base. So I'm guessing he spawned up there. Okay, Hacker1MC, he has to go down. I actually don't know where you can go down and survive. I think you head over here. So, if I'm not mistaken, oh, it's very icy down there. Okay, Hacker1MC, you have to make your way down there. I would say follow the... Where is he actually? He's over here. I think you have to follow this pathway until you see some water to jump into. And then go all the way back to 5-3. And then make your way back here. No. No! No! Oh, God. Yeah, find some... Okay, I mean, if you've already done it. Okay, if you've already done it. I don't think that was a good idea, though. Okay. Chat, it's fine. It's fine. It was far enough away that it probably won't have any downsides. We just have to wait for the day to end. And then in the morning, everything will be fine. After the snow breaks target blocks. Why the game lets snow on moving blocks? I don't know. Exactly, yeah. We wait for the snow to be done. I'm going to check. The dispenser has the bucket now, chat. He can still spectate if he dies, right? He can, actually. That's a good point. Send him in a boat. Oh, a boat would have been clever, yeah. A boat would have been clever. Smarter than our ideas, at least. So yeah, I moved this villager for nothing, but it's fine. He can exist in the cobweb freely. And we're going to see where Hacker1MC is. Actually, it's the locator bar right now working. It's not, right? Did he die? Oh, okay. Okay, is it 6-free? Is it 6-free? I want to really double check. I've already asked him. 6-4. This is 6-4 we're on right now. I mean, he's dead. No, actually, is this 6-4? So we need to remove this block. What is this block doing here, though? No, it's 6-free. No, 6-free. There are 2 blocks missing. But 2 blocks of lava missing? I don't want to leave until we have confirmed lava, but I have to make dinner soon. I know, I'm glad you're feeling the pressure too. Oh, no, my food. Chat, my food is... It's here. Okay, we need to wait for this to finish anyway. I can hear the motorbike outside. So we'll wait for it to finish in a corner while crouching. I'll go get the food. Chat stream. Oh, how did the chat stream go, chat? This is my kumquat iced tea. Oh. Ah, what is a kumquat? Oh, I'm not sure I like them. It's house brewed, apparently. Oh. Okay, this is, I assume, the 1,000-layer potatoes. Oh, it is. So chat, I've never had, I don't know if I've had these before. I'm pretty sure I haven't. But they're like one of those like viral foods. It's potatoes, but it comes on a skewer, costs £6, and has 1,000 layers. We officially have bougie chips. It tastes so salt and vinegary. In just the best way. Mm. Oh yeah. That's special. Mm. Oh. The chair called me out on being a teen mum again. It came with a dip. Oh, it's just ketchup. It's just fancy ketchup. Yeah, definitely fancy ketchup. Isn't it interesting? Sometimes, like, there are some things that are so perfected, the only way to make them fancy is to do them weird. But chat, this is the star of the show. Oh no, I got sesame seeds all over my keyboard. This is the star of the show right here. The lobster roll itself. Oh no! I got lobster on my keyboard. Well, the good news is the keyboard could do with a clean. Okay, we're ready to do this now. We have to remove all the snow from this. As you can see, some has piled up. We have to remove all the snow everywhere. It will mess everything up. It is not good. Then, we know. I should be careful. Yeah, I'm gonna hold up on the food for a minute. I'm gonna focus on this. I have no. So, Cat, I send you an image of what you need to send to your subreddit. Oh, subreddit. RIBXToyCat. Okay, we're about to make big moves, chat. Your order's been delivered. We're sorry it was later than expected. We're looking into it and we'll work on improving for next time. That's nice. Okay, I am gonna go to Reddit. Hacker1MC RIBXToyCat. It actually is pretty close to matching PolyE's image. It looks like if we're gonna send the bucket down, it's not gonna pick up any lava. It looks like the lava has in fact moved. Wait, I should have opened that up on my PC actually, so I can share it on the stream. Okay, chat. I'm gonna show you what this looks like. So here's what Hacker1MC's death looked like. Oh, it's way too big. But you can, I guess it's the right size for what we're trying to show. You can see right there that the lava is flowing because I removed the block. I don't know if that means I can actually get it back again. I think that information tells me we're not going to get it. I'm sorry for anyone who's like, you know, it's okay. I was sure you were about to get it an hour ago. You know, actually, yeah. What? Let's just show. No, we could get this so horribly wrong. Just send it. See, now Rebecca White's on that train. Looking at the screenshot, I think maybe both arrows made it down, so the machine left without the lava. Ideal scenario to resend. Oh, perfect. Yeah, if both arrows made it down, you're right. Oh, I can be saved from my incompetence by my incompetence. Yes. Yeah, I think you're right. I think that is what happened. Because I was sure the first arrow went. I just trusted chat. The chat is like, oh, the gilded arrow didn't make it. And I was like, oh, well, I guess you're chat. And I guess you would know if there was such a thing as a gilded arrow. Okay, I'm really going to I'm going to triple check my placements. So the first two arrows are, yeah, left one, right one. And you break the 2, then the 3. Okay. Arrow there. Arrow there. We break the 2 first, then we break the 3. Oh, chat. Oh, it's confusing. I wasn't ready for this to happen. Do we have to just break and replace everything? Because that's adds a bit of stress to the whole process, I think. Yeah, I just figured if it could go up this way, it could go down. Oh yeah, this is messy. Just pick up these arrows, I guess. Yeah, it's all messed up. So just move everything down. I guess we can move everything down here, up a block, and everything afterwards down. No, it's easier to move things down because the downward piston is like the hardest thing to move down. Yeah, the piston's the hardest thing to move down. Okay, let's do it. Let's move everything down. One block, chat. Is the bucket definitely in there? Yeah, don't worry. I have, in fact, corrected the bucket. So this piston now goes down. No! It's not what I want. It's such a pain to, like, fix this. Remember to put the bucket in. The bucket is definitely in. Good news, chat. Bucket is in there. We can't forget the bucket. We'd have to take the bucket out to forget the bucket, and that would be good. Oh, yeah, I don't like this jump. Oh. Yeah, I really did not like that. Okay, so it's a safe break. It's a fairly safe break. Then we have to go back down. We have to get, like, way lower under this. And, like, really try this from, like, there. There we go. That's a downward spacing piston. Then we're going to cover this whole thing with slabs. These slabs will be temporary. They'll go away later. And it'll be good. Yeah, I think if both arrows made it previously, I think we're in a good situation. Okay, thank you, Hacker1MC, for coming along so nicely. Now, we need to move everything else down, potentially a couple of blocks. So, you know, I think I need more of these blocks because they could go really flying out, and I don't want to risk anything. So just anything made from spruce slabs is something we can fix up later. Okay, that should be good. Now we come through and we fix the entire thing downwards, then we move everything, and then we're good. Okay, so okay, I'm going to record my depth perspective for the machine. You can use it in the video after. Oh, yeah, that would be really cool, actually. I think that is a fun idea. Basically a way to get B-roll. Not B-roll, like a second shot. B-roll is the wrong word to use there. So after this block is gone, we move all of these blocks down by 1. So pick that up, down by 1. Break this, down by 1. Break this, down by 1. Break that. Where did it go? Okay, it didn't make a noise or anything, but that's fine. Down by 1. Break this, down by 1. Then put this there. This next to it. See, look at this, chat. I've constructed this machine so many times. I'm still at the point where I'm like 80% sure I know what it's doing. And only 80%. But we'll take that at this point. And then we place a block there and there. So we can place the last piston facing downwards. I'm in the replay mod. Yeah, you are the replay mod, rather. So, see, okay, that is a big difference. I'll concede, I read that chat message wrong, and it made a big difference. You know what, okay, so we want to get, like, down there. Oh, I don't know, piston, I hate directional blocks in Minecraft. I've never had a good time with them, chat. Okay, my lobster roll, okay, you know, actually, I'll eat some potatoes. No, I'll eat potatoes on the way down. My feast can be when I've earned my feast. But I'm excited for it, let me tell you. Okay, so we just go down and, like, really, like, I don't know, place a block there or something. Make it impossible for it to go any other direction. Then remove this block. Then remove all these slabs, because it's definitely functional now, right? Yep. So I'll remove the blocks first, just to be correct in our form. Hey, Toka, I'm a member. You are, in fact, Toby Piggy. Thank you for being a part of the Cool Cat Club. Not spelt with K's. And yeah, I'm really excited to dip these potatoes in that ketchup. It's weird ketchup, chat. You know weird ketchup? You don't want it all the time, but when you get it, it's a fun little treat. I guess I should be picking these up on a technical basis. I just want 0% chance of me sending myself over the edge. I don't want the title of this video to be how I lost my longest term hardcore world. Chat, I'm really proud. If we make it through today, we'll have made it 200 days. In real legit hardcore. Without, you know, we had many opportunities where we could have duplicated the world or something today. Didn't go for it. Didn't go for it at all. Okay. What are you building? Dropped a slab down here. Okay, chat. So, it's 2, then it's 3. It's 2, and then it's 3. Why isn't it working correctly? Why is the machine breaking even? Did it change itself on the... What's going wrong here, chat? Is it the other way around and that's what I've got wrong? So pick up the 2, then replace it after, maybe? I don't know. No, that's definitely making it go up. Okay, it's going down, chat. It's going down. Yeah, it's going down. I don't know what went wrong, but down it is going. And down is going, down is. So we're going to stare at it from here, even though, you know, I'm going to stare at it from, like, this safe little corner. And we're going to eat. It kind of sucks that you get some view blocked. But we're going to eat just a little bit more 1,000-layer potatoes. I'm going to take one off the stick. There's so much vinegar, like, baked in. Goodbye, machine. Okay, so chat. It's going to keep going down until it reaches lava. And then we're going to send it the signal to pick up the lava. Then we're not going to tell it to pick up the lava again. Oh yeah, this ketchup is so spicy. It's like a barbecue sauce. Mmm. Everybody pray to the Gilded Drown that this works. We're this close to day 200. We could come back with all of our progress from the last 100 days wiped. Or we could find ourselves a lava. It's one of the two, and we have no idea until it makes it, or it doesn't. So the reason I didn't sleep was just in case it started snowing. Really didn't want to mess with it. The machine has probably made it down now, which is great news. We're going to really check that it's finished making its way down. It's not all the way down, chat. It's still moving. It should find itself at a rest just above the portal. If you put 9 buckets in the dispenser, then even if you shoot a second arrow, the chance of it using the same bucket are low. Pow, I love that. I really, really love that. I'll tell you what I love, what I really, really love. You can tell me what you love, what you really, really love. How's your potato kebab? I'm going to be honest with you. Potato kebab was not what I was expecting, but I am pleasantly surprised. I have to drink this because it's, you know, I've got it now. It's house brewed. I don't think I like kumquats though. Now you got to wait 5 minutes for it to despawn. Okay, so we've got some time that we're waiting for it to despawn. Let's do other miscellaneous, like, useful activities, chat. How is the sugarcane not grown a single bit, by the way? Man. I think, okay, that proves something. Ticks must not work the same above Y200. I think I've just found something revolutionary. I'm gonna have to, like, test that. Okay, it's gotta be, there's gotta be something fundamentally broken. Because otherwise, we've been here for 2 days, chat. I've been AFK so long, not a single sugarcane growth. Okay, so now we grab some boats. Actually, we'll make some boats. Boats. Sell it to your boy. Make some more boats. This is the most efficient trade in the game. I'm very lucky to have it. Very big fan of that fact. Pumpkin can't grow because the sugarcane is there. Oh yeah, I know the pumpkin can't grow. I'm wondering why the sugarcane isn't growing. To be clear here. Yeah, I think we're going to move this block next. Okay, so we'll pick it up. Put it here. Then we can move, we'll just put like, I don't know, a button there. Then we can move, oh look, the sugarcane, it's doing the thing. We'll move that over there. And now the pumpkin could grow, which might be useful. It is going to grow on dirt, which is one of the weirdest requirements in Minecraft, in my opinion. So we wait for... I think the arrow's going to despawn probably in the next, like, 60 seconds or so. Then we're going to shoot an arrow on the dispenser. Man, I'm excited for the lobster roll, chat. We've got big excitement. So the dispenser one is definitely this one. So we're going to shoot an arrow there. As soon as it stopped moving. I think now is fine. No, we'll wait a little bit longer. I learned last time that being impatient is literally the cause of my doom. Let's not hurry up my doom. Let's instead pick up some snow. It's very handy for allowing me to expand my base. I've got a lot of reconstruction that I'll need to be doing. So some extra snow might go a long way, huh? And in fact, we'll also pick up some ice. Because some extra ice will go a long way too. And yeah, all of this will make a big difference. Wait another minute. Yeah, exactly. We'll just wait a minute. We'll get some important tasks done. I've got plenty of inventory space to pick all of this up. Do I have more silk touch pickaxes? I didn't see that torch next to it. Never mind. Wait, I see the machine. Machine's reached the bottom now. Okay, that's exciting. Maybe the sugarcane is chilly and conserving its warmth. Yeah, it'd be really interesting if it was biome-based. But I do think it's just like, yep, it's decided it's not going to do... I feel like it has decided. You know what, Foster? I've never questioned this. But first of all, your name is Foster F. Is your last name Foster? Are you Foster Foster? Second of all, I feel like Foster is not a common first name. Is it? Is it one of those that, like, it's just not where I am? Remember to wait after launching the dispenser arrow so the dispenser arrow has time to despawn. Yep, that was the mistake that screwed us last time, so we're not going to duplicate it. This one is the dispenser arrow. Break it, send it down. And now we wait, chat. Now, the mistake that lost us all this time has been that. So instead we have casual conversation. How is the weather? Good, you? Yes, me too. Thank you for asking. I can tell you about, I can give you some health updates. The perfect time for this is right in the middle of a tense moment. But I know a lot of people wondered, Toy Cat, do you just have IBS or something? The way you describe what goes on with your digestive system, just so you know, that's not normal. And, you know, it is, I think sometimes even saying not helpful things is helpful in its own way. Just to remind people that, you know, what they're going through is not standard. You know, when you have that one girl, you know, that's like, oh yeah, he just beats me up sometimes, and also, but you know, he loves me underneath all of that. It's usually about someone say, you know what, domestic violence is a crime in 46 of 48 states. I don't believe in Alaska or Hawaii, by the way. But yeah, I need to do something about this. I need to place a torch to make sure this stops not melting. But we'll break it for now, and that'll be good. Hi, BX Toy Cat. Did you make the sniper duel advancement in Minecraft Bedrock? Did I make it? No. Have I done it? Also, no. Actually, I probably have. I think anything that's easy to do with mobs, I've done. Anything that involves players, it's like, if I got lucky and decided to do it one day. So let's go chop down some trees, because we're waiting around anyway. Actually, I probably can make some more boats now. Boats, 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 boats. Make a bunch more boats. As many as your boy will sell or buy. Just one seems good. This guy, I bought everything of value that I need. I think pale hanging moss might be new. I'll pick it up just in case. You never know, right? Apparently I do know. By the way, the footage I'm getting of the lava pod while the machine is here, because the player character was standing on the machine before death. Lily pads. No, you can fish for those, and why would you want them anyway besides stopping ice from freezing? Does it even stop? I guess it must stop ice from freezing, logically speaking. So yeah, let's go chop down some tree. I had some... Oh, I forgot about the suspicious stew thing. I can't believe your comment reminded me of that chiliest bean. Let's see if the... What is the machine doing right now? Right now, it should have picked up the lava. That's what we're hoping it's just done. And so now the machine sits there until the arrow despawns. Because when the arrow despawns, it's safe for me to go up. So right now, the machine has to sit there and do nothing. And then... My name is actually Foster. Is Foster Foster? I go by names starting with F because they sound nice. Oh, that is really fun, Foster F. How did it end up that way? Is it like a self-chosen name? Or did you have parents that were like, one of them was called Foster? Yeah, that's fun. That's very fun. I finally know why you're called IBX. I've seen the video. It's been bugging me for the longest time. I'm glad you watched it. It's cool that you did. This is an underrated thing on the internet to be like, I wonder why something is. Let me look it up. Especially like with, you know, like I don't know, like I know I have like an interest in like people watching my videos, of course. But it's like, you know, I bet if a lot of people are asking, there's probably a good video on the matter. But maybe I'm crazy. Okay, so we've chopped down a tree. We've definitely spent a few minutes. There's no way that arrow hasn't despawned, chat. So now we're gonna spend some time before we do it. We're gonna like really carefully consider. We're gonna send arrows up, and we're gonna send longer between the two arrows. I think the mistake I made earlier was going 1-2 too quickly. So let's go 1-2 a little bit slower, you know? Live life calmly. Also, let's remove this. Place a spruce sapling there. I'm always frank with my friends. That way they'll never know my real name. It's a good joke. But don't tell me you still chop down spruce from below. Which other way would I do it? Before I answer your slanderous question. Okay, so now we sit here. And we really make sure we get this right, chat. So it is the... Okay, so it's the one... We wait a few minutes. And then the one that wasn't next to the dispenser. And then the one that was next to the dispenser. What do you reckon, chat? Has it been long enough? I don't know how we would possibly know. I mean, I guess Hacker1MC is down there. Being my little replay mod. But yeah, otherwise it's tricky. Why not just collect lava rain in a cauldron? Oh, Jonathan King, chat, why have we not made... We've made a mistake till just now. Okay, not lava side. Lava side. I've not watched that video yet. Is it something to do with DFS? Well, you see, I realized DFS was always on sale. And so I decided to put my brand on sale. Okay. This one first. Then this one. It's a chosen name. I've had old people in work say, wow, I haven't met a Foster in a long time. Nice name. I'll say, thanks, I picked it myself. That's a good point. There is a general rule that I try to compliment people on things that they, you know, they have some control over. I think complimenting natural features is like, okay. You know, but complimenting something someone did decide themselves actually makes some sense. By the way, that was a really smooth bedfall, right? Can we all appreciate that? Okay, so is the machine moving upwards? Oh! Chat, it's moving. I think. It's moving. It's moving. Easiest way to know would be to shoot an arrow at your base and watch that one despawn. Oh, you're right, Gav. No, Gavin Galley, it gets more complex than that, though, because when it's moving, I think the respawn timer desets. You did the thing with breaking them too fast. Oh, no! I think you're right. I think you are right. I don't think it's moving. I think it's in the exact same position. I think it looks like it's moving. Yeah, I don't think it's moving. Oh, I think we boned ourselves a little bit. Oh, we have to do some complicated. Yeah, chat, I think it's in the same spot. Oh no. No. Tell me it's not true. Tell me it's not, chat. It doesn't look like it's gonna fix itself either. No, I think it's working. No, it'd be getting closer if it was working, right? It's definitely in the exact same spot. Hacker1MC, what do you reckon? My eyes on the ground? Oh, we got a second sugarcane, by the way. Exciting. Also, one of these. Just throw them in here. For now. Okay, let's go back. It's working. No, that is not getting any closer. Oh, actually, is it? I think you might be right. Yeah, I was sure it wasn't moving, but it does look like it's getting close. Okay, it's getting closer, chat. Oh, Thank God I shot a gilded arrow. If that was a regular arrow, I might have broken it too quickly. Yeah, it's moving. It's moving, chat. I'll do a little 30 FOV zoom in. Yeah, it's moving. Interestingly, pausing the game using the setting menu doesn't seem to stop it moving. It's moving. Okay, I'm happy. It's moving. Flying machines don't stay in one spot while pushing pistons usually. That makes sense, actually, when you say it like that. Doop 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 doop. Gilded drowned, pulled fruit, our Lord and Savior. He drowned for our sins. Yeah. Gilded drowned. I wanted a chill stream. I feel so stressed. Tomorrow will be the chill stream. Tomorrow at 3 PM. So 4 hours usually than early stream time. Can't believe Dash left before she got to hear that. Oh, chat, have you ever seen that? The cat just got hit by the arrow, bringing it to a stop a little earlier than... You know... Okay. Okay, moment of truth, chat. 200 days in an igloo, but can I get lava? Are you ready? Are you ready for this? I've survived... Genuinely calculate how many hours that is. Look at the length of this series. We're on episode 18 of over 2 hours a pop. But all of that work, or at least the last half of it, will be for nothing if we don't have a lava bucket in here. I am going to give you some suspense on this. But since we're on day 200, our last find is that we, IBX Toycat, and the SkyGloo series have managed to get lava! Yes! It's in there! I have it! I can light things on fire now! Woo! That officially means, so if I wanted to, I could put it down right now, make it into obsidian, ruin my life. I'm not going to do that, chat. But now that I have lava, if I just get a dripstone, I can farm it infinitely. I also have a machine where if I just use this another 10 times, another 10 locations, I could do it that way. But I can officially go to the nether without ever going below Y200, or without ever going 2/3 of the blocks in the dimension. That's going to be relevant as we head towards the next 100 days in the distant future. But for now, we have just proven that you can do absolutely ridiculous things here in survival, hardcore too. This is my longest surviving hardcore world, and I've just found a new way to kill myself. With that said, I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I am going to be doing a lot of just waiting for wandering traders in the near future, it looks like. But it has been a great time, and I thank you very much for coming along for me on this one, because I guess for now, this is SkyGloo Season 2 out, and I look forward to seeing you in the video recap. Thank you, and goodbye! That's so hype. Also, I get my lobster. You know, actually, one bite of the lobster roll, chat. One bite. A little victory bite. Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow for Hollow Knight.